help, and they might not be obvious names, but you have to be happy with the fact that this group that's come in, they're always looking to find ways to improve the roster.
Yeah, roster flexibility. That's the key. When you have your hands tied, it's hard to add guys, right? And we got some guys with options, and we've been able to do that. We got some injuries too. Guys on the 60-day IL that helps this process, right? But we're gonna keep working. Obviously, it's a talented group, a veteran group. All of a sudden, we went from being young to have that kind of like mix, the good one, right? And Coop has been in winning situations, Dom same way. So hopefully they can help us.
Seems like Smith, immediately is friends with everybody in the clubhouse. He integrated himself really quickly.
Yeah, veterans that've been there, done that, and know how he works. So happy to have him. Same with Coop, and obviously now we got the kid at second base that I do believe he's going to help us a lot.
Still so young is Vaughn, and I can't say that I was all that surprised to hear that Nick Pivetta did not enjoy the automatic balls and strike system down at AAA. I know you've talked to him. I know you watched his outing. What came out of it?
Good. He's good. I think obviously the first inning was a challenge for him, but then after that, he found his groove, and threw the ball well. I spoke to Chad today, Tracy, and he's ready to go. Velocity was good. The breaking stuff was great. So he'll be ready. I think it's the second day in Atlanta.
The team keeps getting healthier, more pitching in the fold, which, of course, is a great benefit. And you'll need it against this Twins lineup. Now, they don't have Buxton again. Lewis remains hurt. But they've got guys like Julien, Kirilloff, Castro's really red hot. When you prepare for this Twins team, what stands out?
They're a good team. They control the strike zone. They're led by Carlos. And Carlos, he preaches patient at the plate, don't swing at the edges. And if you get a pitch in the heart of the zone, just put a good swing on it and hit in the air. So, it's a challenge. But I think, every series at the big league level is a challenge, and we're going to run into teams that are playing great baseball. You're going to run into teams that are struggling. But one thing for sure, it really doesn't matter who you are at this level. And I said it yesterday, from the mound, there's always stuff, so you just got to be prepared. Obviously, they've been solid the last 10 days or 15 days, but they struggled earlier. So hopefully, they're due, right? They should lose a game. So hopefully it's tonight and put ourselves in a situation to win the series either tomorrow or Sunday.
Time to make them throw away that sausage. I didn't ask you about this when the play ended the Cub-Met game. Alonso called out because they ruled that he was, in fact, given a lane. Is that rule too complicated? What do you think about the rule as it currently stands with the catcher being forced to do so many things to give a lane?
Yeah, we talk about it, me and Tech, and, that one on the rule book, right? He was standing on top of the plate, so he's basically, breaking the rule. It is what it is, right? If Pete puts his hands down, he's safe, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough one. We thought Wong, 2 weeks ago, he wasn't blocking the play. He put the tag, and they called it, he blocked the play. So, I leave that to the league. We just call Mikey. Hey, we check on that one? He'll let us know. And we go from there. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into play. It's tough for the umpire, too, right? He has to pay attention to the runner, the catcher, and then the tag, and then you send it to New York, and they're probably looking at something else. The angles are great down up there. They have all the information, but it's a complicated one.
Mike Brenly right now in your bullpen working tirelessly, as always. I talked to him about that play. I almost always ask him about what he sees on challenges. He so rarely is wrong on these things. How much confidence does it give you? Because it's a really important job and a hard one to know all the rules and to make a decision so quickly.
Yeah, it's great, and he prepares, and he watches games, and whenever we see a video on social media, we send it to each other, to the whole group, and we talk about it, right? So, for the people out there, whenever we challenge, it's not Alex challenging. It's actually Mikey. So if you want to get on somebody when we don't get it right, it's on Mike Brenly. So it's teamwork. It's teamwork. And the timing of it, too, it goes fast, and he's always ready. Him and Ramon, they have a good system, and, I'm very proud of him.
Good to see Vasquez. We know you're so close with him and his family. A little bit better for him this season. I'm sure you caught up with Christian, and it's always great to see him.
He's doing okay. He worked in the offseason, did a few things differently. as you know, always investing in his career, and he has a great career, and I think behind the plate, this is the best I've seen him in a while, throwing people out. Offensively, he's finding his stroke, and, hopefully he doesn't do much this weekend, like I always said, and then he can get hot after Monday.
I think he hit his first home run of the year, like it was August, and he hit his first home run against us last year.
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
We appreciate the time, Alex. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Will.
The Sherwin-Williams question of the week is brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Got paint questions? Ask Sherwin-Williams, and ask Sherwin-Williams how to bring color to your life. That was, of course, the manager, Alex Cora, getting set for the series with the Minnesota Twins tonight, who are on a 10-game winning streak, but as we keep pointing out, 7 against the White Sox. But hey, 10 wins in a row is still 10 wins in a row. Time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update is presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, or soon in Warwick, online at nespas.com. Masataka Yoshida is on the 10-day IL, but Alex Cora said he'll get a second opinion on his strained left thumb. Garrett Whitlock, who's on the 15-day IL because of his oblique injury, will throw a bullpen session tomorrow. Nick Pivetta, also on the 15-day IL because of his elbow injury, does not need to make another rehab start, according to Alex Cora. And Romy Gonzalez, the shortstop, who is on the 10-day IL with a wrist injury, will begin a rehab assignment for AAA Worcester tonight. All right, we'll take a look at the starting lineups and the MLB scoreboard coming up next on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
If your lawn looks more like a desert than an oasis, then you know that lawn care isn't easy. If it were, everyone would do it, as well as TruGreen does it. In just 3 easy steps, TruGreen's online tools help customize a treatment plan for you. And it's all backed by the TruGreen Guarantee. Go to TruGreen.com today to start your 3 easy steps and save 50% off your first application. It's time to trust your experts at TruGreen. Live life outside.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, cool.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe here with your daily reminder to get on Tropic Time. Take 10. Sip a refreshing smoothie and manifest that you're a cabana side. Slade hot yoga? Treat yourself. Crushed back-to-back meetings? Get that me time. Adulted a little extra today? You deserve a vacay. You're on Tropic Time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Self-care alert, new Tropic Bowls are here. Try one of our 4 flavors like our new acai bowl. Your vacay is a Tropic Bowl away.
There's no distance too far for the perfect trip.
Hi, checking in for...
Or the perfect table.
Hey, where are you?
Coming! And when you get access to Resi Priority Notify with your Amex Platinum card...
Hey, this looks amazing. I'm so glad you made it.
And travel benefits at fine hotels and resorts booked through Amex Travel, it's worth the trip. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex.
Hey everyone, Boomer Esiason here. The NFL draft is behind us and your favorite team is now gearing up for week number 1. The free Odyssey app puts you right in the middle of the pro football conversation with the biggest sports radio stations from across the country. The local voices who know your team the best, giving you their unfiltered takes on the current state of your squad. It's always football season right here on the free Odyssey app.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent beads.
The world needs ways to reduce carbon emissions.
We're working on solutions in our own operations.
Like carbon capture.
And clean energy from hydrogen.
So, who are we?
Believe it or not, ExxonMobil. And our solutions could help industries like manufacturing,
commercial transportation,
and power generation too.
Heavy industry with low emissions. Let's deliver.
Learn more at exxonmobil.com.
Hey, Rob Bradford here. I have set out on a mission with my good friends at FanDuel to prove what I have known for some time. Baseball isn't boring. Now I have a daily podcast to prove it with some of the most notable people in the baseball world, screaming baseball isn't boring from the mountaintops, or at least agreeing to come on our show. Players, managers, GMs, and yes, even the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred. It has been a constant wave of baseball's most powerful voices. So join the revolution. Subscribe and soak in Baseball Isn't Boring. Listen on your Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast. You'll be glad you did.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back here at the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and Twins beginning a 3-game series from Minnesota tonight. It's an 8:10 first pitch. And let's take a look at the Sox lineup. It's brought to you by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Once again, a new lineup for the Sox. Cora's had to trot out a lot of new lineups almost every night, it seems like, because of all the different injuries that they've gone through. Guys on the IL, guys who aren't on the IL but aren't available for several days, or everything in between. So yet another new lineup tonight, including a debut. But Jarren Duran, he's been really the one consistent on this team all year long. He's mostly let off. He's hit second a few times in some of those strange lineups, but he has played in every single game this year, and 33 games and counting. I wonder how long he's going to be able to keep this up. But Jarren Duran is your leadoff hitter in center field. Rafael Devers at third base bats second. Tyler O'Neill, who is fresh off a great month in his new uniform, is in left field batting third. Wilyer Abreu is in right field batting fourth. Then you get a whole slew of the new guys. Garrett Cooper is the first baseman batting fifth. Dominic Smith, the DH tonight, bats sixth. Of course, with Masataka Yoshida on the IL, they can put some different guys in there at the DH spot each and every game. Vaughn Grissom makes his Red Sox debut, the long-awaited Red Sox debut. He'll be the second baseman batting seventh. Reese McGuire behind the plate tonight bats eighth. And then Cedon Rafaela is the shortstop batting ninth. Back to Vaughn Grissom, acquired from the Atlanta Braves for Chris Sale in this offseason, and was sort of penciled in as the second baseman. That was certainly a hole that they had, and you thought it was going to be Vaughn Grissom. Dealt with a couple of different injuries during the spring, a groin injury and a hamstring injury. Last week, he caught a bout of the flu, so it delayed him a little bit, but he hit well in his limited time at Worcester, and now he makes his debut. And we were talking with Merloni earlier, and Grissom, the youngest guy on the team. And even though he's played a couple of seasons, or at least parts of a couple of seasons with the Braves, he did that at 21 and 22. So the 23-year-old will get his first crack at it. And hopefully, they've been looking for a long-term second baseman for a while. And at least this is his debut. And we'll see what kind of chemistry he has, too, with Cedon Rafaela up the middle. Then Garrett Cooper and Dominic Smith are just kind of pros. Guys that you kind of swap their at-bats out for, or what was Bobby Dahlbeck, trying to do the best he could in place of Tristan Casas, but that wasn't cutting it. Dahlbeck gets sent back down to Worcester for Vaughn Grissom. And then, Edmanuel Valdez and guys, even Yoshida, who is not having a great season. So you swap those guys out for Grissom, Smith, and Cooper. Certainly, at least in theory, lengthens the lineup a little bit more. And, it's a lineup that's been able to hit. But really the story for the Red Sox all year has been the pitching, led by the guy who's on the mound tonight in Tanner Houck, who has a top 10 ERA in all of baseball, 1.6. The Red Sox as a team still have the best ERA in the majors, 2.58 as a team. The Mariners are the only other team in baseball sub 3, and they're at 2.96. So essentially the Red Sox have a half a run better than every other team in the majors. It really is remarkable what they've been able to do through 32 games. So that's a pretty good sample size, right? Every time you talk about anything earlier in the year, it's like, well, it's a long year. 32 games, and that's the team ERA, not just the starter ERA. The starters have been fantastic. The bullpen's been a little bit more hit or miss, but as a group, 2.58. The Minnesota Twins, by comparison, are 3.95. That's good for 17th in the league. So right smack dab in the middle are the Minnesota Twins. Sox, this is obviously a strength for them. Minnesota coming in on a 10-game heater. 7 of those games were against the Chicago White Sox, who are, without a doubt, one of the worst teams in all of baseball. They also had a series sweep over the Angels. So, yeah, not the best competition in the world, but you got to take care of business. That's what we've been saying about the Red Sox all year is, all right, good, you beat the Pirates, you beat the A's, and they both might be a little bit better. I know the A's are a lot better than I gave them credit for. I thought they were going to be sort of what the Chicago White Sox are at this point. But for the Sox, it's back-to-back winning series. Like, they've struggled against Cleveland. Cleveland's not a team that they want to have to face again. But I think this stretch, like Minnesota's kind of a team similar to the Red Sox, just like San Francisco is a team kind of similar to the Red Sox, as were the Cubs. And so, I mean, if they can win another series, because then after this, it's going to be Atlanta, Washington, a 4-gamer against Tampa Bay, which looks different now than it did at the beginning of the season, St. Louis, then Tampa Bay again. That's at least the next couple of weeks for the Red Sox. But yeah, Tanner Houck getting his 7th start of the year tonight. 3-2 record. I mentioned the ERA, which is 8th in baseball. His WHIP is .92. That is 12th. And he's really only had one bad start. 5 2/3, where he gave up 7 runs, only 4 earned against the Angels. A quality start in each of the other ones. 3 games in which he didn't allow a run. And then Houck's last time out, 6 2/3 against the Cubs, and he allowed 1 run, struck out 9. So overall, the strikeouts have been there as well for Tanner Houck. So one of the true bright spots of the season has been Houck, and we'll see how he does. He'll be opposed by the Twins' Chris Paddack tonight. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard, the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. The Orioles and Reds are currently on a rain delay in Cincinnati. Rockies and Pirates are scoreless as they head to the 6th inning. The San Francisco Giants, team the Red Sox just played, have a 2-1 lead over the Phillies in Philadelphia. Toronto Blue Jays up 3-1 on the Nationals in D.C. That game in the middle of the 4th inning. Rays up 8-3 on the Mets in the top of the 4th. Aaron Savale on the mound for Tampa Bay. Yankees and Tigers in the Bronx tonight. No score, bottom of the 3rd inning. Angels and Guardians also scoreless. That game in the top of the 3rd. It is a Tanner Bybee game for Cleveland. Rangers and Royals from Kansas City. No score, top of the 2nd. Kansas City 19-13 on the season. A few games later on tonight. George Kirby and the Mariners visit the Houston Astros. White Sox, the aforementioned White Sox, see if they can get a win tonight, taking on the St. Louis Cardinals on the road. The A's host the Marlins. Padres taking on the Diamondbacks in Arizona. Dylan Cease on the mound for San Diego. He's 3-2 with a 2.78 ERA. There's somebody that is thrilled he's not still pitching with the White Sox. And a really good game late, the 10-10 start time between 2 20-win teams, Dodgers and the Braves. Charlie Morton for Atlanta. One final from this afternoon. The Brewers got their 20th win of the season as they defeated the Cubs by a score of 3-1. So again, it'll be Red Sox and Twins here coming up from Target Field. Before we send things off to Will and Lou, who'll have the call, Let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Once again, Red Sox and Twins tonight from Target Field. Jarren Duran leading off for the Sox, followed by Devers, O'Neill, Abreu, and then a bunch of the new guys. Cooper, Smith, and Grissom hit 5, 6, and 7. The Sox debut of Vaughn Grissom, and then Reese McGuire and Cedon Rafael to round it out for the Sox. That is going to do it for us. For our producer, Stiz, I'm Rich Keefe. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Will Fleming and Lou Merlone have the call of Red Sox and Twins coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Looking to consolidate your debt, lower your interest rate, or need to borrow money? We can help. Borrow up to $50,000 with a personal loan from Westerly Community Credit Union. With our low rates, you can enjoy one monthly payment you can afford. Apply today at westerlyccu.com/loan. Visit one of our branches located in Wakefield, Westerly, Richmond, or Coventry, or call 401-596-7000 today. Looking to consolidate your debt, lower your interest rate, or need to borrow money? We can help. Borrow up to $50,000 with a personal loan from Westerly Community Credit Union. With our low rates, you can enjoy one monthly payment you can afford. Apply today at westerlyccu.com/loan. Visit one of our branches located in Wakefield, Westerly, Richmond, or Coventry, or call 401-596-7000 today.
It's one thing falling in love with a house, picturing yourself moving in and calling it home, and quite another navigating the world of price negotiating, mortgage lenders, and finding the budget that works best for you. An agent who's a Realtor can make understanding that world easier. Realtors have the expertise, access to proprietary data, and tools to help you get from imagining living somewhere to actually doing it. That's the kind of help we can provide. Because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
When you use Bounce dryer sheets and your clothes look amazing, it's the sheet. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the sheet. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the sheet. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the sheet. Less wrinkles on your clothes? You know it's the sheet. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheet.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Providence Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
We get it. Attention spans just aren't what they used to be. Heads in social media and eyes on Netflix. But what do people do with their ears? Well, for one, they're listening to audio. Americans spend 4.4 hours with audio every day. Oh, and you want the proof? Well, you just sat through this ad that's now approaching 30 seconds. What could you say to a potential customer in 30 seconds? Let Odyssey put together a media plan tailor-made for your unique marketing needs. Advertise with Odyssey. Visit ads.odyssey.com.
Subtle results, still you, but with fewer lines. Botox Cosmetic, onabotulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions!
Red Sox baseball.
And it is good!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, gear for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's good!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Will Fleming and Lou Merlone.
Live from Target Field, the spectacular home of the Minnesota Twins, the Boston Red Sox are back on the radio. Tonight, Tanner Houck takes the ball against the hottest team in all of Major League Baseball. The Twins come in with a 10-game winning streak. They got happy, healthy, and fat on the Chicago White Sox and the LA Angels. And tonight they welcome the team with the best road record in all of Major League Baseball, the Boston Red Sox. Houck and Paddack, Sox and Twins. And inside the radio booth in this crown jewel of Major League Baseball, Will Fleming and Lou Merlone. Lou, it is wonderful to be back with you.
No kidding, Will.
Yeah, been a while.
It's been too long, I'll tell you that much. So I'm really looking forward to tonight, this road trip.
And it's a fun test, isn't it? I mean, you come to Minnesota, they've won 10 in a row and then 2 in Atlanta. It starts tonight, and it's a new-looking group. The Red Sox finally activate Vaughn Grissom. Bobby Dahlbeck, his option to AAA. Tonight, Grissom, Smith, and Cooper all in the lineup. Alex Cora had a fun time making out this group today.
Yeah, a lot of turnover. We were talking before, a little tear down my eyes, just thinking of what could be with Casas, right? When you look at this lineup, Yoshida, maybe even that 7-8 hole, but hey, this is what you got. So a little bit more pop, a little more production, maybe a little more promise, in the bottom of that order. Valdez and Dahlbeck, listen, there was a lot of swing and miss there. So maybe get some more professional at-bats. But, yeah, the lineup looks a lot different. These guys have been swinging it. Both these teams have been swinging it. 10-game winning streak. You know as well as I do, if the Red Sox beat the White Sox 7 straight and the Angels 3 straight, people will be talking about who they played. Give them credit for doing it. but it could be a little step up for them here in this homestand.
No doubt Alex Cora and Rocco Baldelli are sharing some laughs at the home plate area, the Red Hot Twins. We'll give you the lineups in just a moment, but first the national anthem, which is brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Tillicum Middle School, ladies and gentlemen. Well, for the third day of May, you could not draw it up any better in Minneapolis. A spectacular night for a ball game. The Red Sox and the Twins, the first of a three-game series. The umpires awaiting at the home plate area. Chris Paddack and the Twins about to take the diamond. And Lou, how about tonight's starting lineups?
Yeah, Morgan & Morgan starting lineup, America's largest injury law firm for the Boston Red Sox. You come into this one 18-14. Leading off, Jarren Duran back in there playing center field. Rafi Devers will be at third base. Tyler O'Neill bats third and left. And Wilyer Abreu in right field batting fourth. Garrett Cooper is your first baseman tonight. He bats fifth. Dominic Smith will be your designated hitter. Vaughn Grissom, making his Red Sox debut, will bat seventh and play second base. Reese McGuire will be doing the catching and batting ninth. Is your shortstop, Cedar Rafaela. For Rocco Baldelli's Minnesota Twins, who come into this one 17-13, as you mentioned before, winners of 10 straight. Leading off in left field will be Alex Kirilloff. That batting second at second base will be Edouard Julien. Ryan Jeffers, the catcher, he bats third. In right field will be batting fourth Max Kepler. Carlos Correa will be your shortstop batting fifth, with Trevor Larnach batting seventh. And sixth, being DH. Carlos Santana will be at first base batting seventh. Willie Castro, with Byron Buxton just recently put on the IL, he will be your center fielder batting eighth. And Jose Miranda bats ninth. He'll be at third base.
Chris Paddack on the all-hair team takes the mound for the Minnesota Twins. The Red Sox look to jump all over him. He has not been real good of late. I'm going to ask you if you have a little hunch here, Lou, because it's time for Powering Possibilities, brought to you by Comcast North Central. With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. You got a hunch about who might do some damage?
During BP, Wilyer Abreu almost hit one out of this entire ballpark. Almost out of this entire place. We're talking that third deck out there in right center field. I'm going Abreu right here. He's going to get number 3.
It was so breathtakingly impressive. Paddack has not had success on first pitches. He's been hammered by lefties, so
yeah,
I love it. A good pick. As Paddack continues his warm-up tosses, this game, Lou, feels like the Red Sox. The Twins have won 10 in a row, but they got Lopez and Ryan in games 2 and 3. You've got your ace, Tanner Houck, on the mound. This feels like a game the Red Sox would love to have.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Paddack is really getting hit this year. Some of the numbers, 336 batting average against. Lefties are killing him at a 393 rate. You mentioned Houck. Going up against him, he's been one of the best. And with Lopez and Joe Ryan waiting in the wings, and you kind of have that bullpen day. Cooper Criswell's been throwing better. Still, you got to get this one here tonight. So we're getting ready here as Jeffers throws the ball down to second base. I don't know about you, Will, but the man out at second is Angel Hernandez. He'll be behind the dish on Sunday, which would be interesting. You can still screw the game up from second base, but we'll see how this thing goes as Jarren Duran gets ready to step in the box to get this thing going. With that, I'm going to throw it to the great Will Fleming.
Thanks so much, Lou. And again, it is wonderful to be back with you. Duran is dirtying up the left-handed batter's box. This is just such an awesome setting for a ball game. Limestone everywhere, different colored dirt on the infield. It's almost a mocha brown. The pitch to Jaron is a strike on the inside corner.
Yeah, Paddack has that fastball. It's about 94. He used that the most with that changeup. Then he'll have a second curveball slider as his kind of breaking pitches.
0-1 to Jaron is inside a ball, and it's 1-1.
You mentioned it. 5:39 guys are hitting on the first pitch against Paddack. 5:39.
You get it. He's the leadoff man. A little surprising. Duran didn't offer it that. It's now 1-1 the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. That was a good slider. And under the bat, Jaron shaking his head. He's a little disappointed. Jaron's been good against Minnesota in 7 games, batting .320. The man on deck, Devers, of late has really not enjoyed this ballpark. Red Sox 11-5 away from Fenway Park. First look at the Twins. Baby blue glove. Paddack winds the 1-2. Is in the dirt. Curveball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to the man you call the Angry Lizard.
Oh, he runs like one. You ever seen a lizard run?
When my boys chase him on the patio in Florida all the time.
Good God. Angry with the ground, legs side to side.
2-2. Swinging a soft ground ball up the middle. The shortstop, Correa bobbles it, and that's going to get Duran to first. Carlos Correa, usually so steady out there. A total misplay. Speed aboard for Devers. A leadoff error for Carlos Correa.
Yeah, this ball was about a step or 2 to his right, and to be honest with you, he got lazy with his feet.
Yep.
Yeah, he saw the ball coming and just tried to one-hand this ball. Probably could have taken another step or so, got more in front of it with that strong arm, would have got him, but he'll take that leadoff guy on base.
So here is Devers, who's 2 for his last 32 here. Jaron leads. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Devers of late has been better. 13 for his last 29, a .556 on base average. His walk rate is way up. His strikeout rate way down. He's been so patient and still has not yet taken off. 0-1, the pitch. Swinging a drive into the gap in right center field. This is going to get down and bang off the wall. The Angry Lizard comes to third, and he's held there by Kyle Hudson. So much for the struggles at Target Field. That ball was obliterated, and the Red Sox have him at second and third to begin the ball game.
Yeah, you can't really explain the 2 for 32 here, right? And you give credit to the pitching staff. We've seen Devers kind of go through weeks where he doesn't feel right or look right. Maybe it's the ballpark, maybe it's the batter's eye, but boy, did he smoke that fastball in that gap.
And here now is Tyler O'Neill. The Twins are going to bring the infield in with nobody out in the very first inning. O'Neill takes a fastball for a strike. That was a borderline pitch. The home plate umpire, Emil Jimenez, called it a strike. 0-1 O'Neill. 309 with 9 homers, 13 driven in, a 1095 OPS. 0-1. Here it is. Tyler drives one high down the right field line, slicing foul and out of play. Tyler, for all the time he missed, still doesn't qualify for the league leaders, but he would have the best slugging percentage in baseball if he did, and it won't take long till he does. .667. That's a month into the season.
Yeah.
0-2, infield in. They lead at second and third. Pitch inside.
And the impressive thing is the quality at bat. Eventually he will qualify. He missed a lot of games. Well, a handful of games, a week or so of them, 10 games or so far. But it's the quality of at bat. That's why he's up there in barrel rate, so high in the league. Because he swings at strikes. And this right here, you got to put the ball in play.
1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball up and in, 95 miles an hour. Chris Paddack's swing and miss has been way down this year. That was a big one. This is, for Paddack, an opportunity to see the Red Sox for just the second time. He's 2-1 with a .588 ERA this year.
Yeah, that strikeout's something he hasn't really been getting. 19th percentile, 17% K rate, but he located that 95 really well.
So here's Wilyer Abreu. Paddack throws. Abreu tries to check his swing. Fastball called a strike anyway. And it's 0-1.
It becomes a big at-bat here. Second and third, they gave you a gift with that Correa error. You'd like to at least get Duran in here for one.
I think Abreu's thinking about more than that. 0-1. They still lead at second and third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He elevated another 95-mile-an-hour fastball up and out of the zone. And now In a 2-strike count, Abreu's approach needs to change a little bit. He was selling out right there. And at third, Devers at second. The outfield a couple of steps toward left center field for this powerful hitter, Abreu. 2 homers, 12 driven in. Behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. High. He took that fastball a little bit further up the ladder.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, the swing and miss. And that's where he goes with it. 94, 95. It's on top of the zone. But even that pitch, guys hitting 327 on. It's across the board. But still, well-located one. It's tough to lay off.
1-2 to Willier, the pitch. Swing at a broken bat, pop-up to third. Correa comes together with Miranda. And Carlos Correa's there to make the play. And now there are 2 outs. Staring a big missed opportunity in the face. That is great work by Paddack. 2 big bullets dodged. You know, the Red Sox did not hit at all with runners in scoring position in the series against the Giants. So far, 0 for 2 in those chances in the very first inning. Now Garrett Cooper. Chance to pick the Sox up. Pitch is a strike. Well-located fastball. I guess a slider on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, you know, the first 2 at-bats are kind of the freebies. This is the tough one. You know, now Cooper's up there trying to, you know, if you get a knock here, now you look at O'Neill. It's picking up your teammates. O'Neill, Abreu failed to get it done.
0-1. Broken back. Ground ball under the glove of Paddack. Cooper down the line. The second baseman, Julien, throws to first in time. And the inning is over. A glorious opportunity wasted by the Red Sox in the first. They had second and third with nobody out and do not score. Tanner Houck takes the mound in a scoreless game next in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
One of the great things about Rhode Islanders is how we all take care of one another. Caring is part of our nature, and it can be part of a rewarding career as a nursing assistant, case manager, dental assistant, medical assistant, and many more. Caringcareers.ri.gov is the place to learn about care-related jobs, education and certification opportunities, and even financial help to pursue or advance your care-related career. So learn more at caringcareers.ri.gov.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Providence Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Tanner Houck on the mound in Minnesota, and a first pitch strike on the outside corner. So much of that this year. He has filled the zone. That was a 93-mile-an-hour sinker. On the mound for the 7th time. He's 3-2 with a 1.6 ERA. The 0-1. Another strike right in there at the bottom of the zone. He goes fastball, then splitter. And it's 0-2.
He's just been unbelievable filling up the zone with some of the stuff, some of the best stuff in the league when it comes to sinker movement, slider, split movement. And the strike rate, first pitch strike rate has climbed. And that's probably the most important thing for him.
Simplified mechanics. Alex Kirilloff, left-handed hitter, comes in 259 with a couple homers. He's been red hot. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a splitter. It's a perfect start for Tanner Houck. He fans Kirilloff. He's now got 42 strikeouts and only 5 walks this season.
But it's one of the reasons why he's been so dominant against lefties. Last year, left-handers, they hit him. There's no question about it. They hit him at a pretty good clip, 271, 858 OPS. This year, they're hitting 210, 490 OPS, and it's that split finger. That's the difference.
1 out, bases empty, and here is Edouard Julien, who's not hit a lot, but he has real power. and he takes strike one in the outside corner. The first strikeout of the game brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank, the 0-1. First ball of the night thrown by Houck, and it's 1-1.
He's 2 for 2 with first pitch strikes. This year it's like 65%. Last year was 61. The year before was 52. You're starting to see the improvement there.
1-1. That one is a big slider that misses down and in, and it's 2-1. What's amazing about Houck is how much movement he has on all of his pitches and the ability to land them for strikes. The 2-1, that's swung on and missed. He's got the splitter going early, and it's 2-2.
Well, the split's been buried 3 or 4 years in the making. And this year, he's added 3.5 inches of vertical drop to it, more than last year, which is a swing and miss.
2-2 is low. Another splitter. So the sweeper used to break east to west 11-ish inches. Now, basically 17 inches.
Yeah, he added 5 or 6 inches of horizontal break away from righties. It was already nasty.
3-2 with one down and the bases empty. A pitch inside. He walked him. A slider, and that's just the 6th walk issued. He will not be happy with that. He loses Julien. And here comes basically the Twins' best and hottest hitter, Ryan Jeffers.
Jeffers been hot last 9 games, 4-14, 6 extra base hits, 7 RBIs. He's really been kind of locked in here in that 3-hole.
Right on right. 5 homers, as Lou tells you. Out. Always on the first base side. Throws, and he misses inside with a fastball. And it's 1-0. Sox had second and third in the top of this inning, did not score. Now Twins with a base runner and 1 down. Houck is just on an incredible roll, the 1-0. Another pitch that misses inside, ball 2. Going back for over his last 7 starts. 7 earned runs in 45 1/3 innings. As Lou told you, he's thrown strikes, he's inducing ground balls. He's just been dominant. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Inside again. 94 miles an hour. It was close, but it was a ball, and it's 3-0.
Find it here, that sinker slider. He's having trouble throwing for strikes. That first at bat against Kirilloff, the split just put him away.
3 balls, no strikes. Needs to come in. And he does, right on the corner. That was pretty borderline there. That was a sinking fastball called a strike, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, everything's been missing kind of arm side, like another up and in, right? Inside on the righty. And that one there was off too, but he gave it to him.
3-1 with a runner at first. Julien held over there by Cooper. The pitch fouled off. That was a slider that got a lot of the zone. Jeffers got it off the end of the bat, and it's 3-2. This was an issue for 2 years with Houck, dealing with injury, but more than that, sometimes erratic mechanics where he would fly open, the body a little bit out of sync. He and Andrew Bailey. What a beautiful marriage they've had. Sox pitching coach, the 3-2, the runner goes, and that is strike 3. Throw to second is dropped by Grissom. I don't think they had him anyway, but Tanner fans Jeffers. That's an impressive comeback, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, you're back there behind him 3-0. You go, that slider just froze him. I mean, he threw this ball at the hip. We're talking about that horizontal movement, 16, 17 inches. You see it coming at your hip, and you can't help but sort of freeze. The next thing you know, it's coming over the inner half of the plate, and that's exactly what happened. He had a great jump at first. No chance for McGuire.
Grissom's first start for the Sox. He's at second with Cooper at first. Here's the pitch to the left-handed hitting Max Kepler, and that's down and in. Rafael at short, Devers at third. The outfield as usual. These days, Duran in center, Abreu deep in right field, and Tyler O'Neill in left. The Red Sox have taken away more hits and outs and runs than any team in baseball in the outfield, and mostly because of their positioning. The 1-0 is fouled off. And at the end of the bat, it's 1-1. Kyle Hudson runs that whole operation in the dugout. The analytics department and the whole front office, they run these numbers, pairing pitchers, hitters, and matchups. But Kyle told me today he tweaks it given the strengths of his outfielders. And it is really working.
Well, it's a good defensive outfield. And Rafael is not there anymore, but still Duran, Abreu, O'Neill. Even when Refsnet is out there in left, defensively, they're very good out there.
2 down in the first, scoreless. The pitch with a runner at second is low. That was another splitter, and it's 2-1.
No, the issues defensively have been really in the infield. right? And more the shockwaves after the Trevor Story situation. But Rafaela has really settled in nicely, and now it's sort of Grissom's turn here at second.
Shaded a little bit to left here. The pitch is a chopper to short. Rafaela plays the backhand. Crow hopping a throw in time to first. And the inning is over. Tanner works around the walk. And we are scoreless after an inning at beautiful Target Field in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Providence Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer-lasting scent.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Dominic Smith leading it off for the Red Sox in the top of the second inning, and he takes the first pitch strike. Chris Paddack worked out of a big-time jam in the first. Dom 1 for 4 with the Red Sox. Drove in his first run the other day at Fenway Park. Here's the 0-1. That's outside a ball.
Yeah, we were talking to him before the game. Yeah, he's excited to be. He had mentioned he won the first round back in 2013 with the Mets. He said he was almost drafted by the Red Sox.
1-1. Popped up. Foul side of third into the seats.
Not sure what that means.
Maybe worked him out, had some conversations.
The scout, the local scout, wherever he was, grew up in Gardena, California. But, the scout's probably like, hey, we're interested. I actually thought he was going to get drafted by the Red Sox, and in a full circle.
1-2 is a broken back ground ball to the right side. The second baseman, Julien, has it. Throws the first in time, and Smith is retiring. And now the first Red Sox at bat for Vaughn Grissom. I mean, either the mic down on the field level is playing tricks on my ears, or Chris Paddack is shattering some lumber early in this game.
Well, he got in on Cooper, and that one there was a little change-up. We got Smith out in front of him. We get our first look here at Vaughn.
Right-handed hitter who's got really good production at all levels. Young man takes pitch up and in for ball one. It's amazing. Vaughn Grissom is 4 months younger than Cedon Rafaela.
Yeah, he's still a young kid, but he can swing it.
1-0 is strike on the outside corner. He's played in 64 big league games. In those, he's hit .287, and in the minor leagues, better than that.
Oh, last year, AAA, 102 games, he had .330. 920 OPS. He's kind of hit everywhere he's gone.
1-1. That's outside. Second base, since Pedroia got injured and retired, has been a black hole for the Red Sox.
Yeah, the Red Sox this year were 30th in the league in OPS. I mean, they were getting nothing offensively, although Valdez played it fine. It was actually pretty good out there at second.
2-1. Swinging a ground ball foul outside of third. They're hoping that changes with Vaughn Grissom. Came over for Chris Sale. Sale has been awesome for the Braves. We'll see him next week. Pivetta is probably going to pitch against him in that game. Ryan Bayo will make a rehab start Tuesday for Portland. 2-2 is a ground ball up the middle. The second baseman, Julien, to the left side of the bag. A high throw, but in time to get Grissom. 3 straight ground ball outs to Julien. And they're 2 down for Reese McGuire.
Well, listen, the idea is obviously Chris Sale. It's his last year of his deal. It's the first healthy offseason he's had, so you figure, okay, he's probably going to be healthy. But if you have an opportunity to get a guy like Grissom and settle in that second base position for the next 4, 5, 6 years, you make that move.
Here's Reese, who's not played as much lately because Wong's been so hot. He takes a pitch that is a little bit low and outside, a slider for ball one. Juan Grissom is a really pleasant guy. He was supposed to be activated for the Giants series, but came down with the flu. Back in there, 1-0. McGuire hits it again to Julian. He's a force field right now. Fields it, throws to first in time, and the inning is over. The Red Sox go down in order in the second. No score. Houck back to work quickly after this in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer-lasting scent.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. It offers flexible spending capacity that adapts to your business. You can also earn up to $395 in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select business merchants. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/businessgoldcard.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
The world needs ways to reduce carbon emissions.
We're working on solutions in our own operations.
Like carbon capture. And clean energy from hydrogen.
So, who are we?
Believe it or not, ExxonMobil. And our solutions could help industries like manufacturing,
Commercial transportation.
And power generation too.
heavy industry with low emissions. Let's deliver.
Learn more at exxonmobil.com.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Tanner Houck back to the mound for the bottom of the second. No scores. Sox have the game's only hit, a ringing double from Rafi Devers. Tanner worked around a walk in the first, and here now Carlos Correa, one of the great players of his generation. Just off the IL Monday, first pitch, chopped foul outside of 30, had an intercostal strain. He's not hit a lot since coming back, but he's obviously always a threat. 271 with a homer and 5 driven in. 0-1. Slider and a beauty. Right there for strike 2.
You see him kind of almost sliding out of that?
Well, don't you think if you're a hitter, it feels like it starts at your shoulder?
Yeah. And you don't really want to wear it at 94, so you're just sort of like, I'm going to get out of here.
0-2. Houck into his wind. He throws. Swinging a pop-up in his shallow center field. Coming in, Duran puts on the brakes. He's there to make the play. That was an awkward-looking swing. Correa gone, one away. League leaders and who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader. Residential and commercial drain cleaning, pipelining, drainsbyjames.com. Well, told you, Tyler O'Neill would lead the American League in OPS if he qualified. Trevor Larnach takes a strike on the inside corner. He's been swinging it a little bit, has Larnach. Qualified American League leader in OPS is Juan Soto. 1030, the 0-1. That is a little bit low. And Salvador Perez, who's having an amazing year for the Royals. Jose Altuve, Correa's former double play partner. And then Kyle Tucker and Ryan Jeffers. Of all people, a strike pours in there. Good splitter from Tanner, and it's 1-2.
That thing just pours in there, man, at 89 miles an hour. And he's feeling that split. Now, they got some switches on the bottom of this order here in Santana and Castro as well. 4 true lefties, so 6 out of 9 lefties. It's nice to have that split going here early.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball on the right side. Grissom's first real chance. He circles around it. A really awkward throw to first in time. There are 2 away. That did not look very smooth. He's not done it a lot at second base. It gets there, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, and I saw him a little bit in camp. We didn't see much of him, the hamstring and the groin. I saw him take some ground balls. Balls to his left, where you kind of come up as a second baseman, and you're normally a shortstop, and you're not that far away from sometimes you're like, can I let it go? Can I zip it over there?
Here's Carlos Santana. Oye, como va? He takes a strike on the outside corner.
And that's the big adjustment. That one there, he kind of charged, and it wasn't a long throw. And rather than just sort of snapping it, like you see a lot of second basemen comfortable, he almost throws changeups over there.
0-1 is ripped foul outside of first.
So that's to me the big adjustment for him, and it sort of continued on that ground ball. When balls to his right, when he plants, he's got the shortstop arm. Double play throws, he's got the shortstop arm from second. It's the short ones that sometimes can get in your head a little bit.
0-2 is lined into the gap in left center field. A long run back to his right for Duran on the track. He's there to make the play. Jarren Duran outran the baseball. Nice running grab, and the inning is over. Duran went and got it. We go to the third inning scoreless on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Plus, if your shades go MIA or take a hit, don't sweat it. Shady Rays has lost or broken protection, so you're covered from day one. Exclusively for our listeners, go to shadyrays.com and use code NOW50 for 50% off 2 or more pairs of sunglasses. That's NOW50 to get 50% off 2 or more pairs of sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Okay, Charlie, ready? Go get the ball. No, not in the bushes. Oh, tick.
Oh, tick is right. Spring is here and so are fleas and ticks. Your pet can get them from grass and bushes, other pets, doggy daycare, you name it. Chewy Pharmacy helps you stay ready with 20% off your first Chewy Pharmacy order, including flea and tick meds. Just use code RX20. Shop now and save at chewy.com/flea and tick.
Kim tried goat yoga to find her zen. Then the goat munched her new mat. That's when she changed her to, I need a better way to deal with my stress. With Aetna, you get mental health support as part of your plan. And our large network means you can always get an appointment with the therapist that's right for you, in person or virtual, on your schedule. And that's how healthier happens for Kim. Find out more at Aetna.com.
The world needs ways to reduce carbon emissions.
We're working on solutions in our own operations.
Like carbon capture.
And clean energy from hydrogen.
So, who are we?
Believe it or not, ExxonMobil. And our solutions could help industries like manufacturing,
commercial transportation,
and power generation too.
Heavy industry with low emissions. Let's deliver.
Learn more at ExxonMobil.com.
Cora, you are listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Cedar Rafaela in there to begin the top of the third inning. First pitch strike. Chris Paddack looked pretty good after the first 2 base runners the game reached. He's been in control. Rafaela, $191. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Correa races to his left. He gloves, but he'll have no play. A seeing eye hit for Cedar Rafaela. And the leadoff man in the third is aboard.
Couldn't place that any better. Julian shading up the middle. Correa a little pull side, and he hits this ball that in a normal shortstop positioning, it's just probably another 2 steps to your left. You pick it up, you throw to first. But given where they were shaded, nobody had a play on it.
Now Duran, second in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Genesis of Auburn. What a great running play he made to end the second. Takes a pitch inside for ball 1. This is a fun combo we've not had a lot of this year, where Duran, who handles the bat and moves so well at the plate, and Rafaela, who runs at first.
Yeah, Jeffers 192 pop time down there, pretty good.
Cedar leaning to second, not going to pitch. Line drive down the left field line, but foul. He sliced it out of play when Tanner got that great running catch from Duran. He retired the side, which is brought to you by Azek Exteriors, featuring new Azek bevel and shake siding, engineered to deliver classic beauty but without all the maintenance. 1-1. That's what people say about me, too. The pitch is on the way to Duran. Rafaela runs, and it's high. Jeffers' throw is in time. They got him, Angel Hernandez says. When Rafaela was out, it met him right there at the bag. I'm sure the Red Sox will ask the video room to look. That was a great release and a strong throw by Jeffers.
Yeah, I mentioned it. Jeffers 197. This is a really nice pick here from Correa. This ball was in the dirt. So he goes up and gets it, but he touches him right on the backside, and it was down the line enough that he touched him before that hand got into second.
Pitch was a ball. It's 2-1 to Duran. That was an awesome play from Correa. The pitch is hammered on the ground to first. It's backhanded by Santana. He's there to make the play. And they're 2 down so quickly. The rally is fizzling, but with 2 down and the base is empty. Here comes Raffy.
Yeah, you can still look back at that first. You get Correa, who's really good out there. Leadoff error. Raffy double in the gap, second and third, and couldn't get anybody across.
Raffy's double, and another double for diabetes, and $50 to the American Diabetes Association. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Devers. He's not doubled a lot this year. The pitch, by his standards anyway, that's in the dirt with a curveball, and it's 1-0. I mean, truly, that play Carlos Correa made is not going to go in the box score. People might not remember it, but if he doesn't pick that thing, it's in the outfield, and Rafael is at third.
Yeah. Beautiful play.
1-0 to Devers. The pitch is inside. I mean, Devers is a doubles machine throughout his career, and that just his 6th in his 22nd game. So by normal human standards, productive.
And we're seeing this, too. More 2-0 counts, more selective early, making them come in the zone.
2-0. Outside, ball 3.
I mean, right now he's seen 3 pitches, it's 3-0. Last year, the last couple years, it's a 1-2 count. It just is. It's one thing about being aggressive, but he's been overly aggressive early in counts. Now he's bringing it in the zone. The walks are up, and when he sees strikes, he's hammering.
He's thinking about it here. The 3-0 taken all the way. That wasn't the one he wanted. I love that. I mean, he was ready to hit. He started the swing, but it was a slider right at the bottom of the zone, and it's 3-1.
Yeah.
2 down, bases cleared. No score in the third. The pitch. That pours in there. I think he'd like to have that one back. That was 93 center cut.
Yeah, and he kind of looks out there. The facial expressions. He brings his lips together, sort of like, okay, yeah, you got me. But he has done a much better job controlling the zone, being an aggressive approach, a touch more patient.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back. It's hilarious with Devers. I mean, usually when he's doing things like that, making faces, laughing, smiling, loud contact follows.
Just the expressions. That's one of the reasons why I never really realized his shoulder, because he's always moving things and looking and laughing and different looks.
3-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased one there. Elevated fastball, and Paddack has sent down the Red Sox in the third. No score. After 2.5 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Something amazing is happening in data management. Even though storage needs are constantly changing, companies are only paying for what they need now. That's because CDW customized a Pure Storage Evergreen One SLA-driven storage-as-a-service solution that delivers enterprise-grade hybrid cloud storage that is effortless, efficient, and evergreen. Simplify storage administration with Pure Storage and CDW. Make amazing happen. Find out more at cdw.com/purestorage.
Can you hear that? That's the sound of your engine building up damaging deposits. You know, the kind that hurt fuel economy, performance, and the longevity of your engine. And unfortunately, it starts the moment you drive it off the lot. So no matter the age of your vehicle, it's building up deposits. But here's the good news. There's a new motor oil that removes up to 100% of deposits. Introducing Valvoline Restore and Protect. It's the first and only motor oil that restores pistons to factory clean by removing up to 100% of deposits. That's right, 100%. Restoring your engine to run like new. Plus, Valvoline Restore and Protect is a premium full synthetic that features 79% greater wear protection than industry standards. And with continuous use, it even keeps new deposits from forming. So if you like how a new engine performs, you're going to love new Restore and Protect. Another first from Valvoline.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Here's Willie Castro, who is scorching hot, and he stays that way. A line drive down the left field line, hits some chalk, and that's going to be extra bases for Willie Castro. Tyler O'Neill picks it up off the warning track in foul ground. That was a little looping line drive that I think literally hit right on the line, and it's a leadoff double.
You mentioned he is hot. Trying to just turn this ball over. He's got an 8-game hitting streak, now 9-game hitting streak with 17 hits and 9 extra base hits now. He's the one that's taken over for Buxton in center field, and he is absolutely on fire.
This is going back till the end of last year, Lou. He's been really one of the most productive players at the plate in the American League, and you never hear about him. Here's Jose Miranda, right-handed hitter. Houck looks to second and throws, and he misses outside with a slider. The Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund for every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher during the season. Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. 1-0. Almost hit him. Sinking fastball in under the hands, and that's ball 2. He set almost an impossible standard, has Houck, that anytime he misses the zone or allows a base runner, it surprises you. Grissom trying to keep Castro close at second. 2-0 the pitch. Soft ground ball in front of the mound. Houck comes down the mound, gloves, throws to first. In time, Castro had started for third, then stopped, and he stays put with one away.
Yeah, that's a bad read by Castro, in my opinion. You know, a guy with speed. He's got 3 bags. He's been thrown out 3 times, but he can run. And that, to me, is a swinging bunt in front of the plate. Like, that's almost like a bunt. You got to get to third base on that, and he really bailed Houck out by staying.
I mean, Reese was pointing to first all the way. They were never going to even think about third. Nice break. Here's Alex Kirilloff for the second time. He struck out his first AB. Nothing in the third. Houck steps off. Check in on the Subaru of New England scoreboard. The Orioles and Reds are delayed by rain in Cincinnati. Apparently, they fired off the post-game fireworks before the game. Because there's an ordinance that says you can't do it after 10 o'clock. Here's a slider. It comes in the back door for strike. So it's like, it's 8 o'clock. Nobody's played a game.
Right.
And here come the fireworks. Over the river. We hope there are not fireworks off the bat of Henderson and Cowser and co. The 0-1 is outside. That's a pretty cool matchup. Gunnar Henderson and Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh, man. Ellie's on a roll, isn't he? Is he up to 20 bags yet? Where's he at? I know he's at 18 a couple days ago.
I did see that.
Jeez.
1-1. Castro dancing around at second. Houck throws, and a soft ground ball to the right side. Grissom to his left gloves. A little 3/4 slot throw to first in time. Softly over there, but it got the job done. 2 down.
Yeah, see, that's one there from Grissom that he can kind of walk it over there or just sort of flip it. That momentum going towards first. To me, I want to see the one where it's a step or 2 to his left where he just sort of catches it and snaps it to first base. Like, that's what I want to see.
He's played 41 games in the big leagues at second base. Here's Edouard Julien, who walked his first time. Devers level with the bag, off the line at third. Everybody else way back and over to pull the pitch. Rip foul down the left field line. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru. The symmetrical all-wheel drive, SubaruNewEngland.com. Phillies lead the Giants 4-2 in Philly, although Trey Turner left with a hamstring injury. Matt Chapman made 2 errors in that game. After watching him, that seems almost impossible. The 0-1 is strike on the outside corner, 0-2.
Nice backdoor slider to get ahead, 0-2. Kind of see where he likes to finish him off. That split's been good. It's been the swing and miss pitch for him here so far early in this one.
0-2. Tanner's ready at the belt. He throws. Fouled off on the third base side. One thing that I really have enjoyed watching these Red Sox pitchers do is game to game, their variance, their usage, it really does change night to night.
That's really specific towards the other lineup.
0-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball on the left side. Devers can't get it. It's into the outfield, a base hit. And the Twins are going to take a lead. He just went the other way with a sinker, did Julien, to out RBI, and it's 1-0 Minnesota.
He just kind of went away. It was a strike off the plate. Just got it off the end, but as we mentioned, Rafael is playing up the middle, and Devers not in that hole enough. Just a little something got through. I feel like he did all the hard work to hit hitters before to get in that spot to just getting out. Julian delivers.
That's the hit the Red Sox could not get in the first inning. Here's the first one to Ryan Jeffers, and it misses outside, ball one. So Tanner has now thrown 41 pitches, and 13 of them have been splitters. 1-0. Pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner, and that's a little unusual for him. That's a higher rate of usage, but it's been a good one today.
Like I mentioned, 6 of them lefties in there right now, right? So the split's probably going to be up there a little bit more than normal. Not many cutters here at all. We don't see many from him.
1-1. That misses inside of the right-handed hitter. 2-1.
I feel like sinker location's off.
Yep.
I think he's missing with it, even though you look at some of the numbers here, and he's apparently throwing a lot of strikes with it, but there's a difference between control and command. You're throwing strikes with it, but just not where you want them.
2-1. Here's the pitch. High fly foul. Whether you're off to the ballpark or amusement park, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Check in on the swing and miss from Tanner. And that's really surprising. That's the telltale sign. Only 2.
Yeah, 2 on splits. That's it.
2-2. At the belt, he spins and throws to first. And look, I mean, he's been the most dominant pitcher just about in the whole American League. But it's not like the laws of gravity don't apply to him. Pitchers will tell you. I mean, it's about a third of the time you don't have your good stuff.
And we're still complaining about 1 run here in a third. So that's what we talk about the bar being set.
Yep. Here's the pitch. Line drive into left field coming in. O'Neill, and Tyler on the run is there to make the play. Maybe a little bit off the end of the bat. And Tyler tracked it down. The Twins do get the first run of the game. We go to the 4th inning, 1-0 Minnesota. O'Neill, Abreu, and Cooper after this in the Shaw's and Star Market. WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. You can earn 4 times points on your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, like transit, U.S. restaurants, and gas stations. That's the powerful backing of American Express. 4 times points on up to $150,000 in purchases per year. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business gold card.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Sounds familiar? When's the last time you changed your brakes? Old, worn-out brakes lose their stopping power, making them unreliable when you need them most. When it comes time to replace the brakes on your ride, upgrade with Power Stop. No matter if you drive a car, truck, or SUV, join the thousands of drivers that have already turned their vehicle into a stopping powerhouse with a complete low-dust, noise-free brake upgrade kit from Power Stop. Head to powerstop.com and find your next brake upgrade.
Roto-Rooter. Plumbing problem? No match for a little DIY duct tape. Shoot, hold on. Nope. There we go. No match for a little... dang it, wait. Duct tape and a wrench. Leaks are no match for duct tape and a wrench. And a bucket and a towel, more duct tape, a hammer, this random tool I found in the basement, another bucket, more tape, a little more tape. Perfect. On second thought, maybe leave plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Tyler O'Neill to lead it off for the Red Sox. They trail 1-0 into the top of the 4th we go. Herb Chambers batting order. Brought to you by Herb Chambers, Ford of Braintree and Ford of Westboro. Paddack's been good. O'Neill takes a ball outside.
His fastball's been good.
It has.
He's locating it on top of the zone, and a guy that doesn't strike many guys out is getting some swing and misses with it.
1-0. Swing and a miss. Speaking of, slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, this guy's 20th percentile in whiff rate. Less than that in K rate. Doesn't get any ground balls. He's got 6 ground balls in this one.
He's got it going tonight. 1-1. Fouled off the end of the bat. And where Houck only with 2 swings and misses, Paddack now with 5. Not an eye-popping number, but he really does look sharper than he has. So 1-2 to Tyler O'Neill, who struck out in a key spot in the first. Pitch high with a fastball. It was on a similar pitch to that up and out of the zone. He took that one, and it's 2-2.
That's where he's going with 2 strikes to get the swing and miss.
Not a huge crowd tonight, although by their standards, this is pretty good. They just are not drawing in this beauty. The 2-2 high fly into left field, not hit deep at all. Kirilloff looking up into a twilight sky, coming in and making the play. That is a big league fly ball, and there's one away.
Hanging slider, just missed it.
This is one of the great settings in all of baseball. It's a spectacular Friday summery night. They've come off the road. They've won 10 in a row, and it's half empty.
Yeah, it is a nice night here. It's a beautiful ballpark.
It looks totally different than everywhere else, which is one of its many charms.
Yeah.
Here's Abreu, and he takes a breaking ball low for ball 1.
So much better than that crap I played on the doors.
The dome?
Oh, God.
I bet you love trying to catch pop-ups in there.
Oh, it's got history there and everything. I get it. When they're winning in playoffs, the place was crazy, but this is the way it should be.
1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, Pocket and Herbeck and Gladden and all those great players. Morris. But they turned the fans on when they were hitting. We all know that.
That's why they had the little flags up there. The league made them put them up there.
1-1 swing and a big miss. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And it's 1-2.
This Paddack's got a good fastball here tonight. And I don't know, the Red Sox didn't really expect it or not, but it showed up in the first inning, and it's just continued. Whether it was big strikeouts with O'Neill and Devers, and just kind of throwing it by while you're here.
1-2. One down, bases empty. Twins leading 1-0. There it is. Swing and a miss. He got him a foul tip that Jeffers catches. And Abreu has struck out again. That's 3 punch-outs for the Red Sox.
96.
2 down for Garrett Cooper. Surprising, to say the least. You know, this Red Sox offense has been boom or bust. They either explode or they can be quieted at times. 2 down, here's Cooper. Ground ball caught by Paddack on the mound. Underhand flip to first, and it's another 3-up, 3-down inning for the Red Sox. To the bottom half of the fourth we go. 1-0 Minnesota on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
When you use Bounce dryer sheets and your clothes look amazing, it's the sheet. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the sheet. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the sheet. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the sheet. Less wrinkles on your clothes? You know it's the sheet. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheet.
Roscoe, ready to fetch? Go get it. Not in the bushes. Oh, tick.
Spring is here, and so are fleas and ticks. Chewy Pharmacy helps you stay ready and protected with flea and tick meds. Shop now at chewy.com.
Hey, Rob Bradford here. I have set out on a mission with my good friends at FanDuel to prove what I have known for some time. Baseball isn't boring. Now I have a daily podcast to prove it with some of the most notable people in the baseball world, screaming baseball isn't boring from the mountaintops, or at least agreeing to come on our show. Players, managers, GMs, and yes, even the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred. It has been a constant wave of baseball's most powerful voices. So join the revolution. Subscribe and soak in Baseball Isn't Boring. Listen on your Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll be glad you did.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Tanner Houck's first pitch to Max Kepler in the bottom of the fourth. Misses down and in for ball 1. Kepler grounded to short his first time. 1-0 Minnesota. A little 2-out rally in the third. 1-0. Down and in. Another ball for Tanner. So now Houck has thrown 46 pitches, make it 47 and only 30 strikes, which by his standards, way off. 2-0. Another ball that misses outside, 3-0.
That's not a ball. I mean, that's a 2-0 strike, outer half on the edge.
Just wait till Angel Hernandez has the plate on Sunday.
Oh, boy, I can't wait.
3-0. That's a strike. I mean, even on the play that Correa made to tag out Rafael, it's a show out there. Angel's making it about him.
And everything he calls. I'd be like, hold on, let's review it.
3-1 is inside ball 4. So Tanner issues 2 walks in 1 start. Leadoff free pass here to Kepler. And here comes Correa.
One of those have to be a strike. Even at 3-1 was like right there in the inside corner. Yeah, that should be a 2-2 count.
Not given. Here now Correa. Fly to center his first time. Pitch inside off the plate for a ball. Spectacular evening for a ball game in the land of 10,000 lakes. Actually more than that in this beautiful state. The 1-0 right in there. That is called a strike, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's right where the 2-0 pitch was. I mean, it's really inconsistent. And sometimes, to be honest with you, a pitcher has so much movement. Maybe Emil Jimenez is just having trouble picking it up.
You could understand that. 1-1. Here it is. That's a little outside. You know, I also wonder, we always have this box that's on the telecast that we sort of judge balls and strikes off of. I think Houck challenges that box because of that exact thing.
Yep.
Because it moves so much. 2-1. He throws. A line drive into center field. That's a base hit. Duran is racing in, and Kepler will hold at second. So here come the Twins in the 4th. Back-to-back base runners. Correa didn't really square it up, but on a line. And so 2 on with nobody out.
Yeah, you know, so far, like I said, talk about the bar being high for a guy like Houck. I feel like he's trying to throw strikes. And he's not been able to locate on the edges that he would like right now. You know, you mentioned a couple of walks, and he's just off slightly. This is a slight thing. He's not getting peppered all over the ballpark by any means, but it just seems like he's really struggling for this command while still throwing strikes, but not commanding it.
Here's a ground ball to second that should be 2. Grissom flips to second for 1. Relay to first. In time double play. Well, the beginning of the turn wasn't necessarily smooth, but he got it there, and that's a huge double play for Houck.
Well, it was a nice job. This ball was hit really hard, and it was an in-between hop to Grissom, and he does a nice job picking it up. And it's just, right now at second base, like his action's a little bit long, right? Everything's a little bit long rather than that quick snap throw to first or that quick snap throw to short. But he gets it there. He's got a strong arm, and then Rafael does a really nice job with quickness and the arm strength to get him.
He's got a hose at short to Cedon. So now runner at third with 2 down, and here's Santana. The pitch is somewhere. That has to be a strike. It isn't, and it's ball 1. Get you the Kubota Friday Farm Report. Kubota Orange Days are here. Get their great lineup of zero-turn mowers and subcompact tractors today. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Slider for a strike. Here's the farm report of relevance to the Red Sox fans. We'll tell you some things about Blaze and other hitters down there. Zanatello. But Nick Pivetta pitched in the minors and absolutely loathed the automatic ball and strike system. The 1-1 is a chopper foul outside of first.
Pitchers will.
Yeah.
Because, and it's not just me as a hitter, you get more off the strike zone than you know,
from an umpire
as a pitcher. You just do. You get a ball off. You've always done that. And if you're really going to strict with just the strike zone, you will throw more balls, in my opinion.
1-2 pitch, soft ground ball, foul outside of first.
Because I mean, you know, I saw like the chart that somebody had, you know, the computerized chart that were balls, and I'm sitting there going, like 8 of these would be strikes in a big league game. They would give it to you.
I'm sure that's what he was thinking too. I hit my target.
Yeah,
exactly. 1-0 Twins. A runner at third with 2 down in the 4th. Infield way back. The pitch. Ground ball foul again. I really hope, and I'm pretty confident we won't, at the major league level ever go that way.
I don't want it.
You'll have the challenge system,
which we're still trying to figure out how it works. Like, I know how it works. You get 3 challenges, whatever, but and the team concept, can I use it whenever I want?
I wouldn't let Merlone use it, no. 1-2 to Santana. The pitch is Luke Fowl on the third base side.
I mean, you going to let Rafaela use it, his first at-bat in the third? Or is it like, no, Devers, you can use it? Or bases loaded, 2 outs, you can use it? Is there a sign that tells me I can use it or not? Like J.D. Martinez would use all 3 in his first at-bat because his at-bat's more important than anyone.
1-2 with 2 down. Houck throws. Backdoor slider that did miss. There would have to be some real systems in place. You get 3. If you get it right, you keep it. But if you're wrong, you lose it.
But, see, you don't use it in the first.
I think you would try to save them if possible. 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball to first, and Cooper has it. He'll take it himself to the bag. That's a really nice job by Tanner Houck. He got a couple big ground balls, and because of it, we go to the 5th inning. Minnesota 1, Red Sox nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, cool.
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this.
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Who's in for Mohican? Obviously, everyone. It's an invitation that you can't ignore to experience a place that just feels different. Mohegan Sun, a place that welcomes you in, all in. For the flavors, the fun, the unbelievably unforgettable. Because you plus me plus Mohegan equals the best time ever. And what comes next is, well, everything. This is how it feels when you're all in for Mohegan. Mohegan Sun. Visit MoheganSun.com today to start your experience.
You're listening to The Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Tom Smith leading it off in the 5th, and he takes strike 1 on the inside corner. Red Sox trailing the Twins 1-0. Herb Chambers batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers Pre-Owned Cars and Trucks. 0-1. Pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Julien has been busy. He's got it. He throws to first. 1 away.
Second time now he's got him with that changeup, get him to roll over. And we mentioned there's some swing and miss from Paddack. There's some ground balls from Paddack. 2 things he hasn't gotten all year long. But he's getting it here tonight. Give him credit. The fastball's located and that changeup's playing off it nice.
4th inning, by the way, was brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or carsforkids.com. 1 out. Here's Grissom. Pitch. That's low and outside. He did hit 5 home runs in the major leagues, did Grissom. He's got some power. The Red Sox think that's going to grow as he matures. 1-0, a big jumbo jet overhead. Pitch inside, but called a strike. Houck did not really get that call, but here Paddack does, and it's 1-1. One down in the 5th. The pitch, swing and a miss. He took a big rip at a slider. That was a good pitch. And it's 1-2 Red Sox baseball, brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Get going during SUV season by joining the Bronco family. 1-2 to Vaughn Grissom. Paddack into his wind. He throws, and he misses outside with a slider. It's 2-2.
It's good adjustment. 1-1, just took a shot, got that slider off the plate, and then he threw the same one, but he's able to lay off it.
McGuire's out on deck. 2-2. Pitch. Soft foul at his feet. We take 10 seconds for station ID. Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI Studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Devon Grissom, he hammers one into center field. Castro started in, now back. He's there to make the play. That sounded good for Vaughn, but just missed it. Not been a lot of loud contact tonight for the Red Sox. 2 away from McGuire.
No, not a lot of hard contact at all, really, other than, say, Devers. The double, second hitter of the game.
And a study in efficiency, too. He's been just so economical. Only 59 pitches. He's intense on the mound. My goodness, his Paddack. Pitch to Reese is popped up. Back of second base. That was only his 60th pitch as Correa camps out in the outfield. He makes the play. And, man, 8 straight Red Sox retired. Houck is not getting a lot of time in the dugout. He's back to the mound after this. 1-0 Twins on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Hey, Rob Bradford here. I have set out on a mission with my good friends at FanDuel to prove what I have known for some time. Baseball isn't boring. Now I have a daily podcast to prove it with some of the most notable people in the baseball world, screaming baseball isn't boring from the mountaintops, or at least agreeing to come on our show. Players, managers, GMs, and yes, even the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred. It has been a constant wave of baseball's most powerful voices. So join the revolution. Subscribe and soak in Baseball Isn't Boring. Listen on your Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll be glad you did.
Take outdoor living beyond ordinary with Decorators Decking, available at Riverhead Building Supply. Make Decorators your choice for hassle-free, high-quality decking with a robust warranty. Choose from a variety of finishes and lifestyle-friendly features. Learn more at rbscorp.com.
Oh. Hey! Kim tried goat yoga to find her zen. Then the goat munched her new mat. That's when she changed her to, I need a better way to deal with my stress. With Aetna, you get mental health support as part of your plan. And our large network means you can always get an appointment with the therapist that's right for you, in person or virtual, on your schedule. And that's how healthier happens for Kim. Find out more at Aetna.com.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Tanner Houck back to the mound for the bottom of the 5th. Willie Castro, who's doubled and scored the only run of the game, takes a slider for strike 1. And we've seen the 110th pitch of the game, 64 of them from Houck. Brought to you by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right, the 0-1. A little bit low, I guess. Splitter, and it's 1-1. It's an interesting time for these Minnesota Twins. Here they are, winners of 10 straight, but they lost Byron Buxton earlier this week. Again, 1-1 is a shot into left field, but O'Neill has a bead on it, drifting back in front of the warning track. He's there to make the play. With so many quick outs in this game. 1 down, that'll bring up Jose Miranda. So Buxton, trying to steal a base between first and second, came up limp. He's on the IL with right knee inflammation. He's just been so besieged by injury the last many years. Their great young star Royce Lewis hurt. Brock Stewart, big piece of their bullpen, went down before the game today. Pitch to Miranda, popped up foul side of first. That'll make the seats. And it's 0-1. And add on the top of all of that, the Twins, who have a disgruntled fan base after they trimmed payroll, primarily because of the changing landscape of regional sports networks and television deals. They lost $30 million in their deal with Bally's and the Diamond Sports Group. So they trimmed it on the roster. The 0-1 is a strike on the outside corner from Houck. Sonny Gray, who was so good, he left for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's pitched well. The fans here are furious. And after a great season a year ago, they don't come to this ballpark nearly as much. And now, with Comcast knocked off the sports package, the television rights, nobody can see them either on TV. The 0-2 is fouled off.
Yeah, that's... And they just found that out, was it a Tuesday night of this past week or Monday night? So all of a sudden, Comcast takes the Twins off. So now you can watch it on DirecTV, Hulu, whatever it may AB. I think those are the only two options they have.
I have friends of mine asking me, how do I get Fubo? The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. That was awesome from Houck. Sinker under the hands. He struck out 2 of the first 3 batters, did Houck, and that's his first since then. And with 2 down, here's Alex Kirilloff.
Well, that's only his 3rd swing and miss in this game. And, 28, 29 swings. You're talking about a 6, 7, 8% swing rate, miss rate, I should say, swing and miss.
From a guy who's usually so far above that. Here he misses inside with ball 1.
Well, his last 3 games have been 29%, 25%, 37% in that 9-inning shutout. And now we're talking about 7. So, listen, we're in the 5th. He's giving up 1 run. He's throwing strikes. I get it.
1-0. Swing and a miss. There's the 4th one.
And, you're not... Again, the bar is set so high.
In some ways, Lou, I think nights like this can be more impressive.
Absolutely. This is about offense right now, not being able to get the Paddack. Tanner Houck, once again, doing his job. 72 pitches here in the 5th.
And clearly without his A-plus stuff. He is looking off into the distance. He is so calm, is Houck. He's like meditating on the mound. The hitter stepped off, so he just looked off into the distance. The 1-1 is on the ground on 2, hops to Grissom. He's got it, throws to first in time, and it's a beautiful 5th inning for Tanner Houck. Time to get the bats going. It is Rafaela, Duran, and Devers. 1-0 Twinkies after 5 in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Subtle results. Still you, but with fewer lines. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Cedar Rafaela, who's got one of the only 2 Red Sox hits tonight, leads off in the top of the 6th. Paddack throws and Cedar fouls the first pitch off. I mean, the Red Sox had 2nd and 3rd with nobody out in the first inning. And since then, this dude, the only guy to reach base in a run of 15 batters.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be your only opportunity.
0-1. That's called a strike. It was a slider on the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
2nd and 3rd, nobody out. I mean, look at some of the numbers again. This guy, I mean, they're hitting him. 336 batting average against.
0-2.
2 hits.
Pitch. That's high and outside.
He doesn't strike guys out. He's getting swing and miss. He doesn't get a lot of ground balls. He's getting ground balls. Tanner Houck is doing a fantastic job here, putting up, 1 run in 5 innings.
He's been great. 1-2 has Paddack. The pitch outside. That's a good take for Cedar. He's chased that pitch at times. 2-2. Shaws and Star Market have a deal that's going on to make you think it's taco time today through Thursday. Value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef, $2.77 a pound. 2-2 to Cedar. Pitch fouled off. I always think it's taco time, personally.
Yeah, I'm a big Mexican guy.
Yeah.
Those are tacos. Oh, yeah. A little chicken quesadilla piece. No question. Guac. Table side.
Has to be that. I don't like the stuff that's...
No.
2-2 is chopped toward third, but foul. Like, especially when you go to these restaurants, right? Sometimes you'll ask for like a side of guacamole, and it's $4, and it comes and it's, you could tell they like got the, commercially produced guacamole and got the spoon out of the vat.
No, I want to need someone right there with me.
Yeah. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He did chase a slider there, and Rafaela is gone. Fourth strikeout. And here's Jarren Duran trying to ignite something here. It is the way to go. They come with the sort of the mortar and pestle. They chop it up right there. I don't like cilantro in my guacamole. I know a lot of people do.
Really?
Yeah.
I trust him.
Simple man.
Yeah.
Pitch to Duran, misses low.
Just do what you do best. It's one of those real. How do you want? You want a mild? What do you got? And just do what you do. I'll be the judge.
One out, top six. Sox trailing the Twins 1-0. Paddack on a tremendous run, and Duran takes a really good changeup at the bottom of the zone. It's 1-1. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox network.
He's had a good change up here tonight. Locating it, getting bad contact with it.
1-1 with Devers on deck. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. Code word of the game, Twin Cities, fittingly. And code word in the member portal today to claim your points. Speaking of Shaw's, you and one of the promos that you record on our radio.
Yes.
Got me in a little difficulty the other day.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm. You know how you always come on the radio and say, when I go on the road, one of the things I do to help my family is order groceries online. Have them delivered right to the house.
Yep, just did it today.
1-2 pitch. High. My wife looked at me here, having heard that ad the other day. She's like, are you kidding me? Like, you had a chance to help us, staring you right in the face. I gotta pull that thing up.
I may have to have a chat with him.
Get him right to the house. 2-2. Broke a foul back to the screen. That took a clip off the glove of Jeffers, and it's 2-2. That is a brilliant feature. You can send all the taco toppings to Marshfield.
If you don't have time, you could just do curbside pickup or order delivery.
2-2. Another foul ball. Well, this is, if nothing else, you want long at bats. I mean, Paddack in such a groove right now. The more pitches he's got to throw, you're looking for small victories here.
We haven't had many of these.
No.
Really, like just a battle, make him throw pitches here in an at-bat, foul off some good ones, and then wait for one to hit. You haven't had much of that here so far in 6 innings.
2-2. Outside, that's a great take on a changeup, and now the count is full.
It's the best at-bat of the game, and it's the 6th inning. They're aggressive, they're attacking, but he's making pitches and not a lot of good contact.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Paddack delivers, and that is strike 3 called. Might have clipped the top outside corner. Duran is asking Emil Jimenez about it. A long battle won by Paddack, and they're 2 away.
Well, I'm not a fan of Jimenez's strike zone here. I think it's extremely inconsistent. This is a slider that is up and away and is trying to get down. I think it was up.
8 pitch at bat. Now Devers, who's struck out. 1-0 Twins. The pitch is a ball. Slider a little bit low. 1-0. I'm with you. It's been a moving target a little bit tonight.
Just inconsistent on the edges. Angel thinks he's doing a great job at second.
By his standard, he is. It's a 1-0 pitch that misses outside to Devers. I mean, there have been multiple times this season where Angel Hernandez has struck out hitters in which none of the pitches that were called strikes were anywhere near the zone.
Yeah.
2-0 to Rafi. See if he tries to launch one here. The pitch is in the dirt. That's good patience there. And that is the exact pitch you're talking about, Lou. In the past 2-0, he is offering it that.
I feel like if you've thrown 2 balls in the first 2 pitches, the count's 1-1 or 0-2. Like, he is aggressive. We get it. But it's okay to say he's overly aggressive. It can be more selective because he is now.
3-0 is a ball. And Rafi walks, and that breaks up the long string of hitters retired. And Devers just doing a tremendous job getting on base.
I don't understand people. He's aggressive. I actually think they've been using that as a crutch for a long time with him. Okay, like you're aggressive, so you can hit any pitch, that's fine. With 2 strikes, hit a neck ball, hit an ankle ball for a homer, but there's no reason to go first pitch curveball in the dirt and be coming out of your shoes.
Activity in the Twins bullpen for the first time. Here's O'Neill, and he swings and misses. Curveball in under the hands, and it's 0-1. Tyler's 0 for 2. And Raffy gets pitched so delicately.
Yeah. Just pass the baton. Don't try to do everything. Take your walk. O'Neill, double in the gap piece. Let's go.
0-1. High with a fastball. He's seen a lot of that in this game. This is for the Red Sox. Amazingly, just their 4th base runner. And we're just having a long conversation with Carlos Santana over at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Tyler O'Neill. Paddack sets it as letters. He throws. And Tyler can't stop his swing. That was a slider. And now 1-2.
They come at O'Neill with a lot of breaking balls. That was kind of like the MO in the past. He's done a better job this year, but great fastball hitter. Beat him with the off speed. Hit the curveball well here too this year.
Raffy at first with 2 down, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Man, elevated fastball. O'Neill has struck out twice. The Red Sox get a walk, but nothing more. It's been the Chris Paddack Show tonight in Minneapolis. 1-0 Twins, bottom 6 next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Are you covered by Medicaid? Take steps to make sure you and your family stay covered. It's easy. All you need to do is keep your contact information up to date so the state can reach you when it's your turn to renew. Be sure to watch for mail from the state of Rhode Island, then take action right away. If you have health insurance through Medicaid, it's easy to make sure you stay covered. To learn more or get help with your Medicaid renewal, visit staycovered.ri.gov. That's staycovered.ri.gov.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin' or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored, contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Get the one and done you want for your dog's monthly protection. NexGard Plus, Afoxolon or Moxidectin and Pyrantel chewable tablets. Protects against fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. All in one delicious, beef-flavored soft chew. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Dogs should be tested for existing heartworm infection prior to starting a preventative. Ask your vet about NexGard Plus chews.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Tanner Houck's first pitch at the bottom of the 6th to Edouard Julien is a slider in there for a strike. 0-1. Julien has had a big night. Pitch outside by the standards of this game anyway. He's walked and then drove in the game's only run.
That's a strike, too. That's a sinker up. That's a strike.
It's our first glimpse at Angry Lou this year. I love it. Pitch is on the ground to the right side. Grissom sort of stutter steps, then throws almost sidearm to first in time. Kind of an in-between read for him, but hey, all's well that ends well, and there's one away. The ball's been finding him tonight. Houck has now thrown 76 pitches. Subaru New England scoreboard, apparently it has just been a horror show for the Toronto Blue Jays tonight in D.C. And I think change could be afoot in Toronto. Here's the pitch to Jeffers. That's a beautiful slider. Bottom of the zone for a strike. 9-3 Nats. That game in the 9th inning. They tried changing managers from Charlie Montoyo to John Schneider. The 0-1 pitch is down and in. And something has been wrong there for a lot of years.
Well, I mean, except for that great year a few years back from Vlad, he's not been very good the last 2 years, period. And we talk about something broken up there. There's too much talent.
1-1. That is a ball inside.
No, they had Justin Turner. He said, okay, something's broken, bring in Justin Turner, maybe he can help. But that's a lot to ask.
He's been good.
And he's been good, but you can only fix so much. And something's wrong up there, and you're absolutely right.
2 balls and a strike. That's on the outside corner. Well, maybe they want to, shed a little bit at the deadline and put Bo Bichette in a Red Sox uniform. Griffin Jax is up in the Twins bullpen. He's had a great year. 1-0 Twins in the bottom of the 6th. 1 down, bases clear. The pitch. Did he stop his swing? Yes, he did, according to Lance Barksdale. Slider off the plate. It's 2-2. Let Love Bloom in a 2024 Subaru. Symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized retailer. Subaru of New England.com as Jeffers calls time. Barrios has pitched really well, but they are lesser than the sum of their parts. Those Blue Jays are. Orioles and the Reds are underway. Pitch is right there on the inside corner. Fastball, 2 down.
Wow. We talk about splitting the plate. Now, listen, this ball moves a ton. I get it. And it's, you try to throw it down the middle, let the ball move into the ball, maybe get him to roll over. I don't know what he's looking for. He definitely wasn't looking fastball because it was by him. Definitely sitting off speed.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Kepler in the dirt with a splitter. His arm action is so fun to watch, Lou. It is really unique. I mean, I don't know that anybody else throws it from that same slot. And the movement off the end of his fingertips, remarkable. The 1-0 is a line drive up the middle into the center field. That's a base hit. Well, that was another pitch that kind of split the plate, and this time Kepler did not miss it.
Yeah, a little hanging slider. But 2 outs, nobody on, single up the middle. Keeps throwing strikes. Not a bad pitch where he wanted, other half. Just give Kepler credit for staying up, staying on it.
So here now Carlos Correa. Carlos's former team is having a really tough time. It's a real surprise that the Astros have struggled as much as they have. 2 down, a runner aboard. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike on the inside corner.
Saw a tweet from Jeff Passan. Padres nearing a deal to acquire second baseman Luis Arraez from the Marlins.
Really?
3 prospects and a relief pitcher.
Wheeling and dealing. They always do that down there.
Early.
A 1 inside. Player. Marlins, just an awful start to their season.
You just don't see it usually in May.
No.
But obviously they got what they like. 3 prospects and a pitcher.
1-1 to Correa. 2 down, the pitch. Almost hit him. In on the hands, 92 miles an hour. He's a showman, is Correa, and it's 2-1. That is amazing. A.J. Preller strikes again.
I mean, I'm not following the Padres as much, but Bogey hurt.
No, but he's not hit at all. He hit 5th for the first time a little while ago. That is not a good sign for him.
Bench him?
They got so many players on the infield, too. The 2-1 misses inside. I mean, you got Kim and, even Tatis, who's out of the outfield now. It's 3-1 to Carlos Correa. Indeed. Three and 1 to Correa, the pitch. That is a strike on the outside corner. Carlos had dropped his bat. He thought he drew ball 4. He did not. Good splitter, and it's 3-2.
It's a good pitch. Split it right in the bottom of the zone. He thought it was away, but it's got a little movement that comes back, much like that sinker.
Don't you think human nature would incline Emil Jimenez after that to be more ready to call the next one a strike?
I'm not going to pretend I'm getting in Jimenez's head right now, given what I'm dealing with him.
3-2, runner goes. Swing and a miss. He got him. 94 miles an hour. Tanner's got his 5th strikeout. And Cool Hand Luke is just strolling off the diamond. We go to the 7th inning. Sox need some offense. They trail 1-0 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, goal,
or attending one live,
goal,
You can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at Cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Get the one and done you want for your dog's monthly protection. NexGard Plus, afoxolaner, moxidectin, and pyrantel chewable tablets. Protects against fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. All in one delicious, beef-flavored soft chew. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Dogs should be tested for existing heartworm infection prior to starting a preventive. Ask your vet about NexGard Plus chews.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin' or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Wilyer Abreu lead it off for the Red Sox against the new pitcher, Griffin Jacks. Air Force man.
Yeah, he's been really good. 2-2 actually this year with 2.08, 13 innings, 17 strikeouts, only 8 hits, 96, 97. Big sweeper, changeup guy.
Here is Abreu taking a ball up and outside. Chris Paddack was great tonight.
He was fantastic, and 95, 96 had a little extra life in that fastball. A little harder than we've seen in the past. He's locating his changeup. I thought was great.
Here's the next one to Abreu. Fastball center cut, 1-1.
So you know what? Be on your way. See if we can get this guy.
It's been emotional. 1-1 to Abreu. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, swinging a foul back. A 96-mile-an-hour fastball that just got in enough. And it's 1-2. This guy is still in the Air Force Reserves. His wife also in the Air Force. Little brothers as well. This guy is, the colloquial term I believe is he's just a badass. Mm-hmm. Does it all. 1-2 to Wilyer. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew him away with 97. You don't see that often with Abreu. So.
Well, not lately. We saw that often in camp. Yeah. We saw that often earlier in the year. But lately, boys, last 12, he was hitting .413. Now 0 for 3 in this one. And you're right. He shortened up that stroke, made more contact, but not here tonight.
1-0 Twins. Here's Garrett Cooper. You need a jolt. Pitch is a strike right there. 7th inning brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program to help you grow and manage your paint business. 0-1. Swing and a miss. They get the waiters to bring the food and drinks to you right beneath us. They would take an order from me.
Let's give it a bit. Tall Corona down.
Couple tall boys. 0-2 is just outside. Sweeper. It was a ball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that sweeper's like 89. A lot of sweepers are like 82, right? 83. But he's throwing that thing at 89. The guy's hitting $158 off it.
1-2 to Garrett Cooper. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew him away. Wow. 97 miles an hour. 2 down for Dominic Smith. They lost Brock Stewart, who a lot of times is their 8th inning guy. The problem with this Minnesota team is if you trail in the later innings, this monster Yohan Duran is waiting in the bullpen.
And they just got him back. And that is the strength of this team, this bullpen.
Here is Smith, who takes strike one. Sweeper on the corner.
Twins have always been like that. And usually it's been about defense. But they always have a good bullpen. And it's like, all right, you trail by a run. The next thing you know, there's 3 or 4 great defensive plays. Bullpen's always good.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Awkward looking hack at a changeup. What a combo this guy Jacks has, and it's 0-2.
Yeah. I really hate to sit there and say, man, 2nd and 3rd, nobody out in the 1st inning. That's really what's going to burn you in this game?
Twins trying to win their 11th straight game. And yeah, that was the only and by far best opportunity. And you had the big boys up.
Yeah.
0-2. Here's the pitch. Smith swings and misses. That was overpowering from Griffin Jacks. Strikes out the side. In order, we go to the 7th inning stretch at Target Field. 1-0 Minnesota on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. You can earn 4 times points on your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, like transit, U.S. restaurants, and gas stations. That's the powerful backing of American Express. 4 times points on up to $150,000 in purchases per year. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business gold card.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home, yes, cool, or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
ACH Seeds is a sweet choice for more reasons than one. Our Homegrown Giving Give Back program donates $10,000 to a deserving nonprofit organization on behalf of Crystal Brand Sugar Beet seed growers. You nominate, we donate. How sweet is that? Who's eligible? First responders, youth programs, food banks, healthcare clinics, and more. Where should this year's local homegrown giving donation go? Let us know. Be the heart of your hometown. Nominate an organization today at achseeds.com.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this.
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
1-0 Twins. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Larnach against Tanner Houck, who's back out there, thrown 90 pitches and a strike. Not called one.
Okay.
The zone with a splitter.
And now him in it.
He's hearing it from the dugout.
Good. Can you hear me from up here? It's not down.
1-0. Pitch is ripped down the right field line and foul.
I tell you, the one guy I feel the most I feel bad for is Lance Barksdale, the group crown, the chief here for this crew, because I don't see too much of Jimenez, but I'm not liking it. And I know what you got at second and Angel. Lance has got to be talking to these managers like, listen, I'm sorry, it's not me. What do you want me to do?
1-1 swing and a miss. Good splitter. This at bat should be over. I mean, it's true. He's got to play peacemaker with a lot of managers.
Because the crew chief was the one that usually talks to the manager.
Well, of course, smiling now in the dugout. He's in such a good mood these days. The 1-2, he is a little outside. He wore the nicest suit I've ever seen him wear on the airplane yesterday. I asked him, I said, "What? You were a style master."
Yeah, what happened?
He said, "We got challenged." Somebody said, "You don't wear suits anymore." I said, "I'll show you." He did. 2-2. Hard on the ground, but foul inside of first. You understand this. I mean, on the one hand, they want to protect him. I mean, he had the 9-inning complete game, shut out 94 pitches. But the bullpen game tomorrow, I think, really does inform this decision to try to push him a little bit.
And he hasn't thrown 100 pitches, sitting on 95 right now all year. And I think the biggest thing.
2-2. Line drive foul on the third base side.
I think one of the biggest reasons is depending on what they do with their bullpen, they might be eyeing him next Friday. Right? Because you got the off day Monday, off day Thursday. There's going to be an extended rest for him between his next start, so let's extend him a little bit.
There's a looper into left field, a base hit. Trevor Larnach is aboard, and now the Red Sox really will get the bullpen going. So that's a leadoff hit in a spot where another run would feel enormous. And it's going to be Justin Slayton to get up and throw that. Here's another example. Maybe he's going to go a couple innings in this one. That's usually his role. Is now Carlos Santana stands up at the plate. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps.
But I think that's probably a big part of it. That,
yeah, get the extra day. In
Atlanta, I guess it'd probably be Crawford, maybe Pivetta. Yeah. And he's going to get the extra day with Monday off and Thursday off. So, you know what, let's go 105. Might need some help here this inning, but if he can get through it.
And he's earned it. Double play depth behind him. The pitch to Santana is on the ground into right field, past the dive of Grissom, a base hit, and rounding second, throw behind, and the tag is a little late. They could have had the base runner Larnach there. He gambled, and they actually pinch ran with Martin. And that was very nearly a disaster for him. If the throw was a little bit more to the bag, they would have had him at second base.
Yeah, I think it was actually a little bit lower. Because that throw ball was high, Rafael had to kind of reach up for it. But if it was lower, he could have walked into it, knowing Martin kind of turned his bag. Could have got an easy, quick one.
Of course, the Braves got the monster arm. Grissom very nearly made a great diving stop there. And Martin maybe didn't get the book on Abreu's arm out in right. He's got a hose. Andrew Bailey to the mound. Shaw's and Star Market have a deal on now that's going to make you think it's taco time. Through Thursday, value pack 80% lean fresh ground beef, $2.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon limit2 at Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox radio network.
Well, I think with Castro too being able to move from that left side, I think you got to be, if you're Devers, you got to be talking about bunting here. Mm-hmm. You got a 1-0 game. You don't normally bunt, but you can extend it to a 3-0 game with a couple innings to go. I think you do it. You got a ground ball pitcher. I know it's late in the game for Houck, and maybe he's tiring a little bit, but I think you get a bunt down.
This guy has been red hot. He's doubled and lined out to left. 9-game hitting streak. First and second, they lead. Houck at the belt, throws. He does square, and he bunts it right in front of the plate. McGuire picks it up, throws to second, wide into the outfield, and Martin's going to come home and score. That was awkward from the minute McGuire picked it up. His feet got tangled. Not much on the throw. An unearned run scores, and it's 2-0 Twins.
Yeah, he did a nice job getting out with this, and I understand this was a play to be made. Right, if you can get the out at second, it's now first and third with one out. So there's a play there for him. It's just that he never got his feet, and I don't think he ever got a grip because he kind of threw almost like a changeup over there, and you could see it just sail into center field. And now you're in the exact same spot, and now Cora's just going to do it.
He's going to go to the bullpen. You know, it's interesting. Justin Slayton has been so great. They get him up. They'll bring him into this game, but I mean, he's been so effective. You almost hate to use him in a game you're trailing with the monsters waiting in the bullpen. But as it is, that's what they're going to do. Tanner Houck was really good. That run is unearned for now. And we'll see what the rest of the night looks like. But he really gutted it out tonight. But he is on the hook. Still nobody out. 2 men aboard and another run in for the Twins. It's 2-0. Trouble in Minnie. Slayton to the mound after this on the Shaw's and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Hey, Sox fans, there are a lot of reasons to love being a Ford owner. And now, Ford Pickup and Delivery is one more. Just tell your dealer when and where you'd like to have your Ford picked up, home or work, and we'll come get it, service it, and return it to you. Ford Pickup and Delivery is part of U-Mode, benefits made just for Ford owners. See your participating Ford dealer for important program details and terms and conditions. Ford, official partner of the Boston Red Sox.
Have you been putting off new windows for your home? Now is the time to visit CCL in Abington. We've partnered with Matthews Brothers in Maine to bring you the best in windows. Matthews Brothers has been making windows since 1854. Come check out our line of wicked awesome windows from Matthews Brothers at CCL in Abington. Make your home energy efficient in 2024 with Matthews Brothers windows. Check us out online at capecodlumber.com or visit the CCL showroom in Abington today. We are 100% employee owned and operated.
Hey, it's Fourier. As we gear up for air conditioning season, beat the rush by contacting McFarland Energy today to upgrade your AC system. Thinking about ductless for that 3-season room? They've got you covered. And mention WEEI to save $500 on any AC install. North Shore, Greater Boston to the Cape. Homeowners trust McFarland for top-notch home heating oil delivery and HVAC services. Learn more at McFarlandEnergy.com and be sure to ask about BioHeat, a much cleaner alternative.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Back in Minneapolis, and instead of Justin Slayton, it is Naoki Uwasawa, and that makes much more sense. The bullpen is forever away here. They must have had double-barreled action going. Uwasawa was really good in his 2-inning debut for the Red Sox, and here, with Houck in the dugout, he's trying to limit the damage.
Yeah, he was. He located 90-91 on the edges. We saw the split a lot, his best pitch. A little curveball, too, in the high 70s, but more importantly, he really located.
Here's Uwasawa facing Jose Miranda, 2-0 Twins. The pitch is a strike. Another good one on the inside corner. 0-1 Houck clearly didn't have his A-plus stuff tonight, but he really did battle. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. He went 6 innings and faced 3 hitters in this 7th. Still nobody out. 0-1 the pitch. A little bit low, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that's when we're talking about the bar that's being set. I mean, that is a fantastic outing, right? 6 innings, 6 hits, a couple of runs. I don't think that one's earned yet, whatever, but still, he's very good. Very good.
The Luis Arraez trade to the Padres is done as a strike on the outside corner, not called from Uwasawa. Actually, I guess that was a splitter, a little bit low, and it's 2-1. You remember when there was like an airline that collided with a bridge and the teleprompter in San Francisco got tricked by some names?
Yeah.
I almost feel like this is happening here tonight. 2-1. Pitch is a little bit outside. So the prospects that are going to the Marlins, Dylan Head, Woo Suk Go, and Nathan Martorella. Uwasawa steps off. I mean, Passon's reporting it. Three and 1 to Jose Miranda. Fans getting into it a little bit, and that's ball 4. He missed inside. And some trouble continues for the Red Sox. They're loaded up with nobody out. No laughing matter there. So, hot water deepens around Uwasawa.
Have you seen those? Have you seen that anywhere else? What did you do?
I mean, I did look it up, and I mean, there is a person. Yep, Ken Rosenthal has it. There's another guy named Jacob Marcy.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Completed the trade.
I'm just glad that the Phillies relief pitcher Lewis Head was not involved.
What's that go? Wasn't that like the closer for them? They thought like closer potential they got for career?
They just deal and deal. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Bases loaded, the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a good splitter. He throws a lot of those, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, you got some problems here. You're already trailing 2-0 into this one. Infield drawn in. You're coming home with anything on the ground.
Infield in again, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That was a great one. Good splitter, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, we're going to live with that. Go for the punchy here.
Two 2-0 Twins. The aces loaded, nobody out, and the studs in their bullpen looming. 0-2. Uwasawa throws, and he misses outside. Another split, 1-2.
Hey, you know he's going to live with it. See if you trust the other stuff to kind of go to it, because right now, 1-2, you're going for the strikeout.
Houck, arms folded on looking in the dugout. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Chopper on the infield, softly hit. Grissom comes in. He'll throw home and get the out there. That was nicely done. Not at all a good break down that line from Santana. He was not. And on a ball that was softly hit, you thought that was trouble, but they get the out at the plate.
Yeah, and you know who's running. All right, Carlos Santana's over there at third base, so you know you're not dealing with blazing speed, and Grissom does a nice job, gets in that little short hop, good hands, and on the run, just a little flick to first. I mean, at home rather, just trying to get one now. He can get a ground ball, maybe get out of it.
Not all the way back at double play depth. The first one to Julien, fouled off on the third base side. This is a weird alignment right here because they don't come all the way in. They're closer to the second base bag. But Lou, even in this alignment, it would be very hard to turn to because you'd have to almost retreat to the second base bag.
Yeah, usually they're a step or two back. And I still think if it's hit one hop up the middle, you're going to turn and try to get out of this. But Julien's speed maybe makes him come in an extra step.
A one misses outside.
They are closer than I've seen them in this. Oh, what do we got here?
Now Alex Cora's come out. Is Reese McGuire hurt? He's got the catcher's mitt off. He's sort of wincing at his left hand. And he's
that thumb. Sometimes as a catcher, you can jam that thumb in there. They're taking a peek at it now.
And watching the replay, that's exactly what happened. The minute he caught that ball, he just kind of dropped his left hand. You're right. It can happen out of nowhere, and I think they're going to make the change.
Yep. Or
they're going to get some kind of gear for him.
A little thumb guard, maybe. See, this is like a two-seamer away, and you get that thumb. Sometimes on that thumb hand, it kind of brings it back, and you hyperextend a little bit, gets pushed back.
John Yoakum, indeed. It's like a little splint brace, kind of.
A little stiff thumb guard to kind of protect from that happening. Getting any kind of movement back.
The thing about it is, Alex Cora obviously is going to protect the player, but he'd rather have Wong as a pinch hitter later in the game for some of the bottom of the order.
Yeah.
So now 1-1 to Julien. Bases loaded, a run in. 1-1 with one down. Uesawa after the wait comes to the plate and he misses. That couldn't feel that good. I mean, it's all these splitters too for McGuire. 2-1.
The speed's got to be affecting this depth. Again, Castro's at third, so this isn't Santana. And then you get speed at the plate too.
2-1. That is low.
That ain't good.
Splitter, and it's 3-1.
Come back with it. Just try to throw it for a strike.
Twins at every base, 3-1. Here's the pitch, and time was called late. That cannot happen. Unless McGuire did it. Oh, it's a violation, and it's ball 4. Uesawa did not come home until the clock was 0, and it's 3-0 Minnesota. Wow. We know he's new to the big leagues, but that cannot happen.
No, and he's doing it down in AAA, and 100%. I mean, it wasn't even close, actually. I was curious because he threw the pitch and it was a split. But walk one in.
So now, here's Jeffers, basically their hottest hitter. He takes a strike on the outside corner. And he was ahead early in that counter. It was even 1-1, and then he loses it. So Julien draws the automatic walk. 0-1. Low in the dirt with a splitter, and it's 1-1. Easiest RBI of Julien's life. One and one. Here's the pitch. High and in.
There's one thing to sort of be, I'm going to go with my best stuff here, but he has thrown 2 fastballs, a sweeper, 12 splits.
Problem is, these runs for now are on Houck's ledger. 2-1. Here's the pitch. High pop-up, foul side of first. That's into the seats.
That's what I'm saying. Like that right there, 17th pitch. You had 13 splits. Like at some point, you got to throw the fastball like you just did to at least make that split look like something. If not, you're just giving them look after look after look at it.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and now Reese is going to call time and go out to the mound. Talk it over. I wonder if they need to bring the interpreter out too. Apparently not. Devers joins them.
I actually wonder because it was almost a quick panic time there.
Mikey was about to make another violation.
Yeah, the pitch clock was winding down again because the last minute he just jumped up. Now I got to go talk to him. 2-2 count. You don't want to run at the 3-2.
So, bases remain loaded, still only one out. 3-0 Twins. Uesau trying to wiggle out of further difficulty against a hot hitter. From the belt, here's the 2-2. And that is a little low. That was close. Cutter. Got a ball, and it's 3-2.
I got to throw a split here. And if I'm a hitter, I'm thinking he's throwing a split.
And there's a chance to get it of getting off the rails here very quickly. 3-2. Bases loaded. The pitch. Swinging a line drive into the outfield. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And here comes another. Duran's throw is cut off by Rafaela. Nobody at second base. 2 more runs in. It's 5-0 Minnesota. And I don't know what was going on there. The first baseman, Cooper, came down the line. Grissom went over to first base. Rafaela was between left field and home plate, and because of that, they allow the hitter, Jeffers, to move up to second base.
Yeah, and first off, 3-2, he went to the fastball. And, I still would have gone split there, but still, he goes to the fastball, Jeffers gets on top of it, and this is just, this will be some communication as far as where everybody, should be in cutoffs and relays. And Grissom covered first base. Nobody was on second. Base in front. It's the most important one.
So Kepler takes a splitter in the dirt for ball 1. 4 runs in. And recreating the inning, I think they're going to be earned against Tanner Houck. 1-0. Second and third, they lead. Pitch. Popped up on the right side of the infield. Grissom and Cooper come together, and Vaughn Grissom takes charge and makes a 2-handed grab. So there at last is the second out. We take 10 seconds. Station ID, Shaw's and Star Market, Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI-FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Carlos Correa is the 9th hitter of the inning. 5-0 Twins over the Red Sox. 4 have come in this inning. Pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner. For now, all 4 of the runs charged to Houck earned. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, and the reason for that is that the runner Santana, who would have been out at second, assuming the accurate throw from Reese McGuire, he was thrown out at the plate anyway.
Yeah.
So it's all the other base runners that have come home to score. And now that there are 2 outs, the runs would have scored anyway before there were 3 down.
Yeah, the 3 base runners. He faced 3 hitters. They all got on, but 1 was an error.
0-2 to Carlos Correa with 2 down. They lead at second and third. The pitch fouled off. Look out down the third base line. Tommy Watkins is their third base coach. And it would have been first and third, assuming the out at second base, and then they walk.
But then his night was over.
Right.
So, 3 guys got on. He faced 3 guys. 3 guys got on, but really only 2 should have. Still think should be 3 earned, but
0-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. He starts the lawnmower, does Emil Jimenez. And the inning is over. To the 8th we go. 5-0 Twins on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Now you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you'll save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile at cox.com/internet. Other restrictions apply.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit. juice. Beverages contain caffeine from Caffeine and Guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Dijiste que nunca les comprarías dulces en la fila de la caja de la tienda. Que nunca olvidarías los pañales. Y que nunca cederías ante un capricho. Nunca te chuparías el dedo para limpiarle la cara. Que nunca los dejarías pasar demasiado tiempo frente a una pantalla. Y que nunca los sobornarías por un bocado más. Dices que nunca los dejarías salir sin peinarse. Y que nunca jamás te convertirías en una mamá con minivan. Así es que, aunque digas que nunca dejarías a tu hijo en un auto caliente, es algo que te puede suceder. Los autos se calientan rápidamente y los niños pueden correr peligro en temperaturas tan bajas como 60 grados Fahrenheit. Los nunca a veces suceden. Antes de alejarte del auto, siempre para, mira, cierra. Presentado por NHTSA y el Ad Council.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
All right, here we go. Vaughn Grissom to bat for the Red Sox in the 8th inning. They need to get something going in a real hurry. It is 5-0 Minnesota. Cole Sands is the new pitcher, and Vaughn fouls the first one off on the third base side, 0-1.
Sands, another guy's 95. Good cutter, split curveball guy. Those some good numbers. See that? 20 strikeouts in 13 2/3 innings.
Here's the pitch to Grissom. It's lofted into right center field. Over and to his right is Kepler. And on the run, he's there to make the play. So Grissom is 0 for 3. And with one out, here's Reese McGuire. I wouldn't imagine that making contact here would feel all that good on his thumb on the catching hand. One out, bases clear. McGuire in this game. 0 for 2, and he is hit by a pitch. It's been a painful inning for him. And he's aboard with one down.
I mean, that pitch wasn't even close. You know, righty yanks it and drills the lefty on the first pitch. Kind of in that shin area. It didn't hit him clean. Just barely nicked him, but you mentioned tough inning for him. Man.
Here is Rafaela. And Jeffers wants to go talk it over with Sands, and it looks like the pitching coach is going to join them. Who knows what's going on here? Wires crossed all over the place. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. 5-0 game. You don't often see meetings on the mound with one out and one on, but trying to get everything organized on the mound here. The flex play of the game. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, the misplay on the sac bunt was clearly a swing in the game, but in some ways the top of the first inning.
That's it. The top of the first is the game at this point. I know it's 5, but I don't know. You put 1 or 2 up on the board in the first inning. Also, maybe Tanner doesn't come out in the 7th, right? It's somebody else, and who knows where it goes.
Here's Rafaela. Pitch is right there from Sands, a strike. And it's 0-1. Minnesota's won 10 straight games. And they lead 5-0. 0-1. Pitch is strike at the top of the zone. And it's 0-2 to Rafaela.
Cut a curveball, getting a look at his breaking stuff right now.
0-2. Here's the pitch. Lofted foul down the first base side, and it remains 0-2. For now, it remains Tanner's 3 earned runs, and the only way to justify that is if they just don't even assume an out at second base. You are responsible on a sacrifice and a fielder's choice for sort of replacing the base runners. 0-2, is very close, but called a ball, and it's 1-2.
No, I just don't. I mean, I guess you can't assume it, but when a catcher takes the ball and throws it to second, throws into center field instead of on the money, then you would assume he is out. You can assume a force play.
He should be out of the game with 2 men on. 1-2 is strike 3 called. Too many close pitches to take, and Rafaela's struggles continue. That is now his 33rd strikeout of the season.
Yeah, you can't argue this one. I don't know if he had some words here or not. I mean, listen, Jimenez hasn't had a great night. That's a strike all day, every day.
Especially since you could have been rung up on the exact same pitch prior. So here now, Jarren Duran. Pitch is down and in. Curveball, and it's 1-0. Jarren reached on an error in the first innings, grounded to first and then called out on strikes. Reese McGuire leading at first. Devers on deck. 1-0. Fouled off on the first base side. It's been great pitching all night long from the Twins.
Yeah, no, they've thrown the ball real well. And quite frankly, the starting rotation, in this stretch, they've been good. I wouldn't say great. It's really been about their offense. But Paddack was really good. And, of course, Jax was lights out.
1-1. Low. 2 balls and a strike. I mean, the Red Sox yesterday in the game, only 1 run, 4 hits. I'd like to get a little positivity going into the ball game tomorrow. This would be the 12th time they've scored fewer than 4. Here's a line drive into center field. It's down for a hit, and Castro just got very lucky. He came in, misplayed it, and he really never had a chance to make the play. He didn't dive. He waited, and in the end, he was like an infielder picking a short hop. Otherwise, I mean, literally, Duran could have scored, and 2 runs could be home.
Yeah, he backhands this like an in-between hop, to your point, like very easily. He came in so hard that he backhanded this thing, just kind of got lucky.
They're not going to mess around here. Rocco Baldelli's coming to the mound. He's going to make a change to go after Rafi Devers here. Red Sox trying to jolt something here. They got 2 on with 2 out. Devers will face the left-hander out of the Minnesota bullpen. It's going to be Caleb Thielbar. The Red Sox, with the heart of their order up, maybe their last great chance before Duran time here in Minneapolis. We'll step aside for a moment, come back to Minneapolis right after this in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Hey, it's Fourier. As we gear up for air conditioning season, beat the rush by contacting McFarland Energy today to upgrade your AC system. Thinking about ductless for that 3-season room? They've got you covered. And mention WEEI to save $500 on any AC install. North Shore, Greater Boston to the Cape. Homeowners trust McFarland for top-notch home heating oil delivery and HVAC services. Learn more at McFarlandEnergy.com and be sure to ask about BioHeat, a much cleaner alternative.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Caleb Thielbar, the lefty, on to face Devers with 2 on and 2 out in the 8th inning, and Rafi takes a fastball for a strike right there on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Thielbar has been a little bit erratic this year. 0-1. Pitch, loop foul on the third base side. That was right there, 93, middle of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Raffy has hit .261 against lefties this year, but almost no power.
Yeah, and to me, that's the one you want. He's pretty much fastball sweeper here to left. He's got a curveball. He only shows it to righties. 93, and that one there was a good pitch, kind of middle outer half for him to really drive. And now you're looking at a big old sweeper coming at some point.
0-2 to Devers. Here it is. Swing and a drive, high and deep into left center field. This ball is cranked at the track, at the wall. It's off the wall. Coming home to score, McGuire. Duran speeds around third. An absolute missile for Devers, his second double of the night. The Red Sox are on the board, and it's 5-2.
Well, that was a mistake. I mean, just challenge him with 3 heaters. You know, and listen, that was the elevated one. This is the one we're talking about when Devers is such a bad ball hitter, good bad ball hitter. You know, with 2 strikes, it comes in handy because this is trying to be an elevated fastball that he just gets on top and smokes this ball. That's 411 in that left center corner off the top of that netting.
That's out of a lot of places here. Now Tyler O'Neill against the lefty. And Rob Refsnyder on deck to pitch is outside. This could get really interesting in a hurry. I mean, this is the downside of Rocco Baldelli bringing the lefty in this spot. He's got to face 3 hitters. He's seen Devers. Now O'Neill. He would get Refsnyder.
And that's why it's a nice pocket.
1-0 swing and a miss at a curveball. 1-1.
You know, you got that 5-run lead. It is a pocket that you'll get to Abreu. Probably he's got that closer waiting in the wings too. But
1-1. Here's the pitch. That is another strike. Good curveball, and it's 1-2 to O'Neill. I really think, as hot as Abreu's been, it would be an interesting call whether or not to go to somebody like Wong in this spot right here. But a lot to do before that. 2 runs in on the Devers double. 1-2 to O'Neill. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox do get the first 2 to the bottom of the 8th. 5-2. Minnesota on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Sounds familiar? When's the last time you changed your brakes? Old, worn-out brakes lose their stopping power, making them unreliable when you need them most. When it comes time to replace the brakes on your ride, upgrade with PowerStop. No matter if you drive a car, truck, or SUV, join the thousands of drivers that have already turned their vehicle into a stopping powerhouse with a complete low-dust, noise-free brake upgrade kit from PowerStop. Head to PowerStop.com and find your next brake upgrade.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in 1 wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Austin Martin, who pinch ran in the previous inning, is on to begin things in the bottom of the 8th, and he fouls the first Uwasawa pitch off. 89-mile-an-hour fastball into the seats. It's 0-1. I think had the Red Sox gotten a couple more hits, another run, they would have made the change on the mound. But now with the bullpen game looming tomorrow in a 3-run hole as Uwasawa misses high and outside, it's 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to keep it right where it is. So even though the offense is dying, you give up 1 run, it's limit the damage there that last inning. They just couldn't do it. Gave up 4.
1-1. Well, we were talking about the flex of the game. Try FlexCar. FlexCar's monthly car subscription includes insurance, maintenance, 24/7 roadside assistance, and more. Get started today at flexcar.com. Well, the boys in the bullpen are having fun. Kenley and Slayton. 2-1 pitch is a strike. Kenley has not pitched, I think, since Sunday. But he did get up a couple days ago. He's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We're a month out of it, but, the first 3 weeks or so, there were assigned days for him to throw. Remember, limited camp, and they needed him to throw, and I wonder if another one of those is coming.
2-2 pitch. That is strike 3 called on the inside corner. Bullpen guys are a different breed, aren't they, Lou?
Yes. Yeah, there's not much they can do. They're out there. We saw where no one's getting up, no one's getting loose, so they're having to look like a friendly discussion up there.
Why not? Long year. They got some characters. It's a really pleasant group to be around, this Red Sox team. Here's Carlos Santana, left-hander. He takes a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, that's one thing we saw earlier. Again, he just paints that down and away. That's 90-91. I mean, it's not the overpowering fastball by any means, but that split he plays off of it.
0-1. Got it in.
Be effective. Cutter, slider, curveball, split, fastball, kind of kitchen sink, right? Throws everything at you. Keep you off balance.
Just not enough strikes his previous inning. 1-1. There's a strike. Bottom of the zone. Who knows? Maybe a clean inning suits him better. Well, that's life in the big leagues as a reliever. You need to be able to come on with runners aboard. 1-2 to Santana, who asks for time. We were talking about the Kubota Farm Report earlier. Apparently earlier today in Salem, their offense has been off to a really slow start. But tonight, Zenatello and Blaze had big games, which is encouraging. 1-2. Pitch. And that somehow missed hitting Santana to the backstop.
Yeah, Alex Spear had a nice article about Miguel Blaze. And, the numbers that you look at maybe aren't there, but there's a lot of metrics. There's a lot of things that they're seeing that they're very encouraged with.
Sort of like with Anthony last year. 2-2. High drive into left center field. Duran very casually over to his right, calls up O'Neill, makes the play, 2 down.
In the minor leagues, it's not always about batting average, and all these numbers, like the current numbers. Like you mentioned it, Roman Anthony's kid hit, 228 in A-ball? And their numbers said he's dominating. And they were rewarded by it because he went up to high A and dominated, went to Triple A, had a great, few games there as well. So it became one of the better prospects in baseball. So if Blaze is hitting $190, but you're seeing other things that you're encouraged by, that's a positive.
Here's Willie Castro on another big night. It's the man who tried to lay down a bunt and it was misplayed as he takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan postgame show. By the way, the most important thing is Duran, their dominant closer, gets up. That's happened in the minor leagues is Marcelo Meyer. Full stop, end of story. The 1-0 is pop foul on the third base side. He has been a monster at the AA level. He seems, by all reports, Lou, totally committed, more serious, and that is such a positive development.
You have to stay healthy, and he really missed a lot of time the last couple of years with little injuries. Last year, a lot of time. Tried to play through injury and wasn't the same guy.
1-1. Broken bat looper into center field. Rafaela tried to leap after it. He could not. Castro's got another hit. He's just, when you're hot, you're hot. And he is 2-out knock here in the 8th.
Well, he's got a 9-game hitting streak right now with 9 extra base hits and 18 hits. Like his 9-game hitting streak is 18 hits. Like I don't know. I don't think I ever had a 9-game hitting streak, but if I did, it'd probably be 9 hits. 1 a night. He's getting 2 a night with extra base hits to go with it.
We'll have to look that up. Find out your longest hitting streak. 2 down, a runner aboard, 5-2 Twins in the 8th. The pitch is fouled off.
Well, the hard part was if it's like a 5-game hitting streak.
It was over 2 weeks?
The month of April. May. So I don't know. It'd be tough to find. Had a 4-game hitting streak from April 1st to May 17th.
0-1 infield to pull with 2 down. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off again. And yet, Lou, we came to the ballpark today, and we scooted again today like we do in Seattle. It was very fun. We get off, and I could see a guy kind of looking over at you.
Side-eyeing me.
And part of me was like, why are they riding scooters? But then it started to click. And he goes, Lou? Lou Merlone? 0-2. And that's outside. He was one of these autograph seekers. He had a binder, and he flipped it open, and there was a beautiful baseball card of yours?
Yeah, they bother me all the time.
You can't even go to dinner.
It's just card guys everywhere. Just my 2-3 cards that were out there.
I loved seeing it. 1 and 2. 5-2 Twins, the pitch. You even knew what year that was. Is that when Miss was outside? You think 1999-ish?
I think so. The best card I had, it was actually Trot Nixon's.
What?
So one of his rookie cards, it was Trot Nixon card, but it was me.
They just mistook the picture.
Yeah, on the front and the little headshot in the back was me.
Your numbers were really good. Here's a little blooper on the infield right by the mound, and Uesawa himself will make the play. How could they ever make that mistake? You're just so handsome.
Better looking than Trot. I love the guy.
We go to the 9th inning. You did have quite a look in your baseball card today. 5-2 Twins in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply. Dunkin' just dropped a new kind of energy. Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Energy for the fun of it. For the fun of seeing where the day can take you. Plus, it's available in both Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Just what you'll need to kickstart your weekend. A revitalizing burst of energy with caffeine, vitamins, and minerals. Get Sparked Energy at your nearest Dunkin'. Or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit flavored. Contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Sounds familiar? When's the last time you changed your brakes? Old, worn-out brakes lose their stopping power, making them unreliable when you need them most. When it comes time to replace the brakes on your ride, upgrade with Power Stop. No matter if you drive a car, truck, or SUV, join the thousands of drivers that have already turned their vehicle into a stopping powerhouse with a complete low-dust, noise-free brake upgrade kit from Power Stop. Head to powerstop.com and find your next brake upgrade.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this.
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Yohan Duran, the flame-throwing closer, almost quite literally for the Minnesota Twins, is on here trying to lock up a 5-2 win for the Twins. It would be their 11th consecutive win. For the Red Sox, it will be Wilyer Abreu, Garrett Cooper, and Dominic Smith in the Herb Chambers batting order, which is brought to you by Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Natick, and Flagship Motor Cars of Linfield. This guy routinely gets it above 100, sometimes as high as 104.
Well, velo's down a little bit. He's only at 101 this year.
Here's the pitch, and it's outside Abreu. He just made his first appearance a couple days ago. He missed the first 28 games with an oblique strain.
Yeah, that was 100.
So you're just hoping he's rusty.
Split finger, by the way, 98.
1-0. Is a strike. I think it's maybe the single best pitch in the game. I mean, his fastball's awesome. It's a splinker. It's a splitter that acts like a two-seamer.
Yeah, 90, 98, 99 with 102 on his fastball.
Sure, 1-1 is outside 100, and it's 2-1.
And he got a little curveball, too, that out of nowhere would be about 88. But there's a little bit of wildness there with him. Guys hit 207 off him last year.
2-1. Is a swing and a miss. He tried to get that 101 on the outside corner, did Abreu. It's 2-2. He threw 472 pitches, over 100 last year.
He's got a late start. I was going to say it's going to be a battle between him and Mason Miller out in Oakland.
Just named the reliever of the month in April, obviously, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Fastball up and out of the zone. 102, and there's one away.
Yeah, you're not going to catch up to that. I mean, you got to get him down.
You know, Edwin Diaz comes into the Timmy Trumpet in New York. That's the best entrance. But this one's really good, too. They turn the lights off. Everybody gets their cell phone camera lights on, and he comes on to the Undertaker music. It's pretty cool. Here's the pitch to Cooper, and he fouls off. There's the Splinker at 98, 0-1.
It's just... Really, it's a 98 power sinker, but it's split grip. Just not normally thrown that hard.
I don't know how anybody ever hits this guy. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Splinker, 99, and it's 0-2.
When the lights are out, everyone's got their camera phone lights on, and then it's just every screen in this place has got flames. Flames.
That's good.
It's pretty cool.
0-2. Pitch. Ground ball to third, and it's a fair ball. Back of the bag, backhanded there by Miranda. He throws to first, and Santana keeps his foot on the bag, 2 down. This guy Duran, rather amazingly, will give up the occasional home run as the fans rise at Target Field. Talking to the people around the Twins, he will occasionally try to sneak in a first pitch curveball, and everybody geared up for the 1-0-2.
And that's what he got right there, the little curveball. Put it in play, but you know, the strikeouts continue to rack up for this team. That's 12 now on the night for the Red Sox.
Here's the last hope, Dominic Smith. Strike on the outside corner.
It's at 103, and it's one thing for this bullpen because Jackson, these guys, they strike guys out, Duran, but you didn't expect it from Paddack striking out 6.
Here's another swing and a miss at a Splinker, and it's 0-2. The Red Sox down to their last strike. I mean, the third most strikeouts as an offense in the game, and it has continued tonight.
Yeah, I wish this guy was hurt another week.
0-2 to Dom Smith, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Ball game over. The Twins have won 11 in a row. 5-2 the final tonight. The Red Sox had nothing going offensively until the 8th inning. Wasted a huge opportunity in the first, and from there, the Twins pitchers dominated. Minnesota wins their 11th in a row. 5-2. They got the home run sausage out for the win. And the Red Sox, better luck tomorrow. Back for the Nissan postgame show right after this in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI.